Yep.
No. Oh, was it?
Right on.
Welcome, everybody, to Mysterium Thursday nights. I see Ito and Mark are both in chat right now.
I'm here
Good
for
to
my
have you, Ito.
points.
Last session on Thursday nights, it was a little while ago, because we've been having some scheduling issues lately, but session 29, we went through a whole bunch of different classes and whatnot. And if I do remember right, we didn't get through all of them. I don't think we did. Because I
The
don't think
last class we
we
took
didn't
was
do potions.
configurations.
Yeah. So we still have a few more classes to go through. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, last time we did transfigurations, where we were able to see Wilfred kind of overexert himself and get sent to the hospital, and all of you guys learned a very interesting lesson about what was it called? It was like Havel's Law. Havel's Law.
Didn't Naz get detention?
I did. Now I got into it with Magnus.
Yeah, you did.
He gave me
Yeah,
detention.
sure as hell did get detention.
Oh yeah.
Talking back to a teacher.
Naz has been also skipping said detention.
How? Wait,
For,
won't they like mess you up for that? Like I don't know.
Oh, you wouldn't. If you tried to skip that detention, like you could get suspended.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
You had to
he's
find
I
me
wouldn't
first,
recommend it.
right?
And then yeah, we were able to do Defense Against the Dark Arts, where we saw performed for us a Protego Maxima for the first time, the ability to block saving throw spells. Even powerful spell. We did Muggle studies and ancient runes, divinations, and herbology. But now we jump down to history of magic. So let me open up the grades here. Where's my grades? Thursday night. Okay. History of magic. Looks like everyone's been into it except for Icarus today.
That doesn't sound
And
right. Versus...
Elizabeth, are you going to history of magic class?
That's an elective. I thought that was a core.
It is. Well, technically, at your current grade, you can drop any and all classes.
Oh, okay.
It's not recommended to drop a lot, but you can.
Um,
I want to be a bum.
Yep.
What's the owls for being a bum?
so history of magic. Oh, I can drop like I can even drop so-called core classes, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, like people
Not
could drop
recommended.
transfiguration. I mean, you're not going to have access to the transfiguration spells anymore, but like that's that's how
No,
it is.
no. I think yeah, I'll take it. Sure. Yeah, I'll take
Sure.
it.
It matters for owls. It matters for because like you take owls that allow you into newts in seventh year,
Right.
and which inform what kind of careers you can be eligible for.
All right. Awesome. Yeah.
So, history of magic class. Um, you guys find yourself sitting in this large lecture theater. Professor Binns down at the bottom is droned on and on for what feels like hours, but probably has only been about 20 minutes. You can see so many people who are taking this class who have tried desperately to succeed and yet already are sleeping on their books, or many people who just simply are not here anymore at all. But a grand majority of the class is at least here. I'd like everyone, please, to make a Constitution save.
Oh God.
I just realized I was muted that whole time. It's fine.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Where's my stupid dice? Where are my dice?
Let's
Where are
go,
my dice? There they are.
dude.
10.
Must
I take this
stay
class,
off.
nap class.
Must stay off.
Hey. There's my dice. Lord, 20. Lord,
I'm over here.
you lied. It's not over there. There it is. Not bad. Not horrible. I think it's a 14. Let me just make sure because I don't have my character sheet open because I'm not prepared, clearly. Oh, no.
Yo, saying.
Nothing for me.
Sorry, what was it for you, Hogarth?
14.
14 for Hogarth. All right. Naz?
I got an 8.
8.
Mhm.
Fun. Well, your grade's higher than it was last year.
Oh, it's higher than a D. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Elizabeth?
That's a drop
10.
fucking class.
10.
10. All right. Yeah, you're definitely falling asleep. Catherine?
23.
Oh, okay. All right. I see you. Catherine, staying awake. Just kind of like white knuckling it, Taking those notes, cracking off a quill, just grabbing a new one and keep going. You can hear Professor Binns speak out. In 1817, conflicts had grown beyond control between the northern giant mobs, the kinship of goblins, and the current ministry. Minister Stump responded to these threats with the creation of the Department for the Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures, which quickly became a de facto hit squad which were sent to quell the giant uprisings. While these attacks were few, each battle caused great structural damage to wizard and muggle settlements alike. The skirmishes could go on for days due to the giant's abilities to overcome stun effects. Until, of course, Gifford Allerton's great, 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 great granddaughter turned the tide using the Allerton method, ending the giant orbs in one fell swoop. And that is what some of you were awake to learn which I believe is only Hogarth and Catherine were awake to learn on history.
Let's
of magic
go.
class.
Woo!
Just over here, pass the fuck out.
Hey.
I
Let's
so
go.
I don't know why Naz took this class again. He slept through every single one of these classes. I don't know why he kept it.
That is history of magic class. You guys, for those of you who have fallen asleep, Elizabeth, you are one of those people. Naz is one of those people. You, let's say the bell goes, bong bong, bong bong bong, and Elizabeth, that wakes you up. Oh, jeez, slept through like the last 45 minutes of that lecture.
Oh no.
And you look around, most people are waking up. Oh, damn it. Not again. You can hear some people groan and gripe. People start grabbing their things, move on to their next class. And you can see Naz is still nice and asleep on his desk. Catherine and Hogarth, you can see him also nice and asleep. Big puddle of drool.
Can I see?
I
Can I wake him up?
Do you guys want to wake him up or do you want to fuck with him?
You want to fuck with him?
I mean,
Gosh.
Elizabeth doesn't want to fuck with him.
Can I pry open his eyeball and cast Legilimens? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, so Elizabeth is just going
Ockleman's ready at all times.
She's
If we're
just going
just
to innocently
waking him
walk
up.
up to him and say, Nas.
76.
No. It's all right. Class is over.
Oh. Damn, this is
Wow,
gonna happen.
You can get up.
1976.
Well, Elizabeth, I would have just knocked him in the head. That's what I was planning on doing. You're a little
Thank
bit
you.
too nice.
Well, it's I don't want to make enemies as soon as I get here.
Oh no, it wouldn't be enemy type things. That's just how he likes it. Is that right, nice?
Who? Nice. What?
I mean, it is
Never
nice to look at, to be fair.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hogarth says, like, pulling out of the room with his bags.
I'm just like, I'm also gay a little bit. Sometimes.
Just
But I feel like it.
letting you know.
Just to let you know.
I think it's
wanna
well
hit it?
established that
You
Naz
wanna hit
is
I'll let
is
you. I'll let
very
you.
straight.
Is he? Is he
He
now?
is.
Yeah.
He is.
I'm just kidding.
Maybe we learn new things about ourselves as we grow up.
Right.
I'm just kidding
Yeah.
anyway.
All right.
Thank you.
After history of magic class, some people have. Oh, actually, yeah, some people, but it is on its own. It's not actually opposite anything this time. Care of magical creatures class. So, last year we had Calliope, Raylan, and Icarus, the three people who are not here today. Elizabeth,
what
are you
class?
taking that class?
Care of
For
magic.
magical creatures. It is not opposite anything. Is anyone moving into it?
I'll
Take
take
the
it.
class.
I'm
Was
I'm
I
happy
proficient.
that class.
I'm proficient in it.
Was
I'll
this
take
the
it.
class I was supposed to take with for aura training?
No.
No.
No, it wasn't. Okay, well then fuck this class.
No, I think that was herbology. Patrick. That was herbology, I think.
No, it wasn't
Herbology.
herbology. I never quit herbology. It was
Was it history of magic?
it was no, I just did history
Okay, let
of
me look at
magic.
it. Guys. Hold on.
I
hold
think
on,
I
hold on.
think
you
it's
were-
was it the ghoul thing I have to take?
Yeah,
that we
you
were
Ghoul
want
wanting
to
to
studies.
take Ghoul studies.
Yeah.
School studies.
I gotta
You
do
need
that
like
shit.
Yeah, we'll be doing that.
You need like arithmancy or ancient runes too, probably. If you're not in one of them.
Oh, wait, what? I have to take the. Oh yeah,
One
I
of them.
remember.
One or the other.
Yeah, I remember.
We already went
Let's
through
see,
that, and he's not in any of them.
He needs to be in
I don't. I
one of
don't.
them.
I don't think that's true. That's not true. If we go to the jobs, I think you're wrong. I think you might be wrong.
Well, I
for
don't. I
Aura.
don't mean like. It's definitely recommended to take it because that would definitely help
No,
you
it says
get a job.
yes.
wanna
5 newts,
contrast
potions,
it.
defense against the dark arts, transfiguration, herbology, charms, but you don't have to have all of those like ticked off. It has to be 5 challenging subjects.
Yeah, arithmancy wasn't one of them. Yeah, yeah.
Arithmancy
Is-
is a challenging subject, so it would work, but you don't have to take it. by
But we
any
already
means.
went through that class already,
We
right?
already went through it, so you're not taking it
Yeah,
this year.
so I'm
Doesn't
pretty
mean you
sure
can't
I
get the
missed
newt
it.
for it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take it in 6th, and then take the newt. Take it in 6th, take the owl in 6th, and then take the newt in 7th, if you ever wanted to.
I don't
But
know
yeah.
if I want to take that class. I'm gonna look so stupid taking that class.
Get to hang out with Reese.
Really?
And Janice.
know Reese.
You have Janice as a
Yeah, I
friend.
do- a
Janice
best
would
friend.
help you.
Janice will
Yeah.
110% help me.
Help
Yeah,
you.
she
Fuck
would.
you.
Absolutely.
I'll help you.
That is true.
Fuck Hogarth.
Oh god,
Wow. Yeah, actually, please do.
Fuck, Mary, kill.
he made out already.
I guess Jordan needs to go to the horny
the
jail
horny
today.
Guess what,
over
bitch?
there.
You can't do that
Straight-
to me.
Oh, really? Boom.
Jail.
Straight to horny jail.
Well, guess what?
You're
That
there.
doesn't do shit all to me.
You have the tag.
Oh, really?
That's what matters.
Oh, really, Jordan?
Yeah, really.
Is that
It doesn't
true?
do anything. Uh-huh.
If I got rid of your other...
I think it
Check for me. Check for me. Can you still see everything?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's wild.
It's because I'm
I got rid of
an
your other
addicted.
role. Fine. Boom.
Haha.
You get out of horny jail. You must, however, leave graffiti in horny jail. You must do
No.
that.
No.
It's tradition, Jordan.
It's tradition.
It's tradition.
I'm sure I've left a lot of graffiti in there.
Because you're there all the
Yeah.
time.
Okay,
Not a team
so Care of Magical Creatures class. It sounded like Elizabeth was going to be going.
Oh yeah, I'm proficient in it. So
Yay!
Sweet.
Sweet.
So I remember you saying, Alex, that if you're proficient, your grade goes up a bit or something. I don't know.
No.
No, that's not.
So you're proficient. Good for you. That'll make this class easier
oh,
to
okay.
do well in.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think the only thing being proficient in like makes a difference is potion making, like during the class.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you're someone like Genevieve in one of her other games, because she has like a average of plus 20 to her magical creatures checks.
Because why
Rolled a
not?
2, got a 22 one time.
Wow.
Where she can roll a 40, and she has to get natural 20, the full modifier, and she gets a D4, so it has to be a 4 on the D4. And if she can get that, then she gets a 40, and that'll be the highest roll ever rolled. Magic Mysterium.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's 3.5 modifiers.
All right. So Elizabeth, you are you or are you not taking the class?
I am 100%.
Okay, wonderful. We'll get you in here. Today, as you look down at your schedule for Care of Magical Creatures class, you follow where it says to go. You meet in the clock tower courtyard. Everyone gathers in a large group, waiting for Professor Hagrid to show. After a while, you can see him walking along the wooden bridge. The bridge kind of sways with every step of his large stature. He's carrying something in his hands. And he sets down, as he comes closer, a large woven basket in front of the group. Good evening, everyone. Happy to see your smiling faces. Today, we got quite the assignment to do. He opens up the lid on the basket and says, no, don't go on, don't be shy. There's enough for everyone. Inside, you reach down and pick up a slimy-tailed lump. It almost looks lizard-like. You watch as 16 eyes open in rows down along its back, and it gives out a big yawn, opening its wide, toothless mouth to you. Its blue tongue stretches outward before whipping and pulling back into its throat. I have a picture. Stay, find it.
Find it. Find it.
I'm finding it. Here we are. This is what they
Not
look
fast enough.
like. There, I've set it now. Yeah, blow my nose.
Oh, that's hot.
Where do you put it up?
It's in discussion. He's charging
That's
his laser.
disgusting.
Oh,
Disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It's hot.
wow.
You
Okay.
gotta put a G at the end of disgusting. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Dis-
Disgusting.
Minging.
Fuck.
Minging. It's
Minging.
fucking minging.
It's fucking minging.
What the fuck?
Fucking minging.
This is the brain rot that
What was
TikTok
the juice? What was
gives
the
to
juice?
everybody.
Minging.
What was the juice that they were mad about? The fruit punch, but what brand was it?
I don't know what brand
Oh,
that
it was
was.
Calypso. Calypso fruit punch. It's fucking minging.
I think you mean minging. I think
What?
the slang is minging. I think it's not
Minging?
minging. I think it's
how
minging.
they-
That's what the
that's
kid.
how
That's
they-
how the kids said it.
That's how
Oh,
they
okay.
pronounce it in
It's
the UK.
fucking minging.
Minging. It's fucking
Alright.
minging. Yeah.
That's a very Birmingham accent right there.
Yeah, definitely.
So funny.
I love it.
You can hear one of the students around you say,
It's
I'm-
fucking
"I'm
minging.
confused, Professor. What are they?" Oh, good question, Mr. James. Can anyone answer it? And Elizabeth, do you
So
want to
Elizabeth
try
is-
your hand at it?
Elizabeth is too shy to raise her hand in class, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, is she too shy to get a fucking grade?
Game.
No, it's fine.
I'm just
A
role-playing
hand
the
go. A few different hands go up, and you can see one from the Ravenclaw girl that you've seen a few times before. People have called her Billy. She puts her hand up. Oh, Miss Billy. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Bill. This is a banshee tadpole. She says, "Right you are. Bad name, though, as they're neither banshee nor tadpole. Yeah, in any regard, I hope you like him, since you'll be looking after him until the year is up." He says, "What? What?" Many people start to protest this. Well, of course. Taking care of little beasties is what magic zoology is all about. Let's start with the feeding schedule, he says. And I will have everybody, only Elizabeth, make me a magical creatures check.
All right.
Okay, I'll make a magical creatures check.
No, not allowed.
Jesus fucking
This is a
Christ.
22.
A 22?
Yep.
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
one off the magic number.
You look down at yours. It's kind of cute. A little slimy, but it kind of curls
cat.
up in your grasp. It's small right now, about this big, and it's constantly kind of moving. It tries to go up your arm. You're like, whoa! And you kind of do that thing like this to keep it, because it constantly wants to keep moving. And you can see Logan nearby messing with his. Alright. Hi, little guy.
Can I try to
Did
help?
you guys say hi?
Can I
He
try
says.
Can I try to help him?
You don't even see that he's having a trouble until it's too late.
Oh,
So he says, "Can you say hi?" The thing goes, and it just screams at him at the top of its lungs. You can see on the picture the bottom right one when it just opens up its entire mouth wide, like unhinging the jaw, and all of Logan's hair just goes flying back. Oh,
Me at
okay. Hi to you too, he says. And you can hear that high-pitched ringing in everyone's ears here. You learn a little bit about them, Elizabeth. You learn banshee tadpoles. They'll grow to be about this big, kind of the size of like a large otter, But they need to be fed every 4 hours. Every 4 hours. That means in the middle of the night. And or else they will scream at the top of their lungs and really not stop, and they will crack glass with like how powerful that whale is. They are the natural predator of flubberworms. So you guys are given a healthy stockpile of flobberworms to feed them.
Nice.
What type of
Pokemon
assignment
is
is this? This is awful. This is torture. I'm glad I'm not in this class.
Yep. So you have to keep these little beasties on you and take care of them. You can name them if you want. They're yours.
Can I approach Logan after that incident happened?
Nolan, I don't think
Nolan.
Nolan's in this class.
Okay.
Logan?
No, I whoever you said, Logan, Nolan, I got confused.
Logan.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
You walk over toward him and he's just like, he's placed it down in like this little basket and he throws a flobworm down at it and it starts munching down.
Right.
Ow.
Are you all right? Logan.
No. That damn thing nearly took all my hearing out.
Right. Well, you got to be careful with those. Can I let me just take a look at you, see if you're okay.
Fine. He says,
No,
pushing
I
back a little
don't
bit
touch
from
him.
you.
I don't touch him. I just like.
Sure.
Can I make
Even just you like approaching, he is extremely apprehensive.
Okay.
It's a part of his character. It's a part of.
Oh,
who he
okay,
is.
okay, got it. So I say, oh well, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I mean, I can take a look if you're all right, but I do have a bit of a sense for.
Why isn't yours screaming? I mean, mine immediately did.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to massage them a little bit, perhaps. Just be gentle with them. That most magical creatures are difficult at times, and I don't blame you. I don't like. It's a common mistake to make. I don't.
And he says, Professor, is it too late to drop this class? Yep. He answers immediately.
not too late to skip it though.
Naz walking through in his free time, his free period right now. But yeah, that is Magical Creatures class. Everybody else who did not attend will be gaining a free period. You may take it now or you may bank it. It is up to you.
Give me a minute and I'll figure out what I want to do.
What do I have right now?
Yes. Yes.
Let's
Yes.
go. Let's do it.
For
What do
real,
I gotta
so.
roll?
What do I gotta roll? That would be performance.
Hey, can I still have my downtime though?
I don't.
I actually want to do something.
Oh no.
It's been so long since we played this game. Has there been a lead up to that?
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
the party?
There was
The
a whole
party.
thing.
A party.
Yeah, and we were like on the bed
Mm.
upstairs, and we were like, let's make out.
Making out, yeah. Sure,
Yeah.
Catherine and Hogar spend most of their free period making out in some secluded part of the clock tower or
Should
something
we
like
roll
that.
performance check?
Make a performance checks, guys.
Oh, God.
I still want my downtime, just so you're
Yeah,
aware.
sure.
I do too.
I got shit I gotta do.
I have so much shit to do too.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dirty 20.
What'd you get?
Let's go.
And Catherine got a 16, so yep.
I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman.
Oh wow, that was really great, Hogarth.
Where are you guys? Like, are you guys in the clock on the top of the clock tower? Are
Nah,
you in
somebody can
some
walk in there.
hallway? Are you well, like up in the rafters of the clock tower? So I'm saying.
No,
Um,
everybody goes to make out there.
Are you on the
No.
7th floor balcony? Are you in the library?
Oh, that's
Well,
kind of hot.
They're in the Quidditch field.
The restriction
middle.
section.
Yeah, you could be on the Quidditch field.
No. Let's make out in the library and like the study hall and like the corner where like the bookshelf is, you know?
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
I'm down.
You guys are enjoying yourself, and just as you're, coming to a close here,
We're like, okay, maybe we
you
need
can
to go
hear
do
the
some work.
clickety clackety chews of Madame Pince walking nearby. You're in like a little secluded area.
Hold on. I don't even have my spell list out. Hold on, one second. I have a spell for this. I think I can abscond. Hold on. Let me check.
I'm sure you've cast Abscondi before.
I'm sure you
Like,
have
I'm
absconded.
100% sure. I just gotta check because I
You
don't
have
want
to
to be
check
rude.
if you have
Yes,
it
I
locked
do.
in, though.
I
You
do
have
have
it
it
locked
locked in.
in?
I'll be like, abscondi.
Okay. On just yourself?
No, abscondi? It's on multiple people.
I mean, I can cast it on myself if need be, too.
Well, it's on one target. You have to upcast
No.
to do it to multiple.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it to myself, too.
Since
So.
when?
Oh, abscondi. Well, abscondi gives you +10 to your stealth. You're in the. You would want Pelucity
Oh,
Pellis.
fine. Twin spell. Pelicity Pellis. Done.
Okay, you have it locked in.
I do.
I don't have that
Okay.
spell.
You're welcome. Twin
Done.
spell. Pelicity Pellis.
Coming around the bend, you can hear, Mr. Castelli, if you're back here again.
Oh, for sure. Wait, visual. I've got her
Yeah.
like pinned up against like the bookshelf. Like,
Hey, yo.
one hand on the one hand on the bookshelf behind her head, and like the other hand on the hip, and I'm like staring right at Pince right
Spicy.
now. You know what I'm
Spicy.
talking about? Yeah, like that.
Yeah. That's like right in the position where you had to cast.
Specifically because it's funny.
Now,
Like just like
I would like the
one-
two of you to make
Yeah.
stealth checks at advantage.
Okay. That's so funny.
He's
Hilarious.
fucking minging.
I hope these stealth checks are
18.
minging.
Oh,
Oh, then a +10. So what is it?
No, it's not.
No, no,
25.
not a +10.
It just gives you advantage on
It's
the roll.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
I got a-
well, 18.
I got a 25.
Okay, I'll roll perception. She like stands there for a moment.
Wait, hold on. Oh, never mind.
I don't know, you're losing it in your old age, she says. And she's going to take a step away, stop, turn back, push one book back into place. Tap, tap.
When she
She's going to
once she walks
return.
away, Catherine's gonna say, "I don't know, but that was kind of hot." Oh, I don't know where Hogarth went. I don't know where she went.
Sorry, I just had to answer a phone call. What just happened?
I said when she walks away, Catherine kind of like looks back at you and says, "I don't know, kind of almost getting caught was kind of hot."
No,
We discover new things about ourselves every day.
He'll say, "Well, I'm glad that you got someone to
Exhibitionism.
that." And he'll do like the little,
Fairly
he'll
common.
do like the little like chin lift, like finger under the chin lift thing. He'll kiss her one more time, and then he'll just like pull away and leave. And just
Because like Hogarth, you're like, I gotta get shit done.
I gotta
You
go.
know, this is
I gotta
nice,
go.
but I gotta go.
I gotta be hot before I leave. So chin lift,
Yeah.
kiss, leave.
No, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying.
But are you gonna be a gentleman? Are you gonna tell Catherine that you're leaving while the two of you can't see each
No.
other because you're both
No.
invisible?
No, that's so much harder. Just to like finger on the chin, lift it up,
Just-
kiss her, and then leave. That's hot.
Batman
What are
away.
you talking about? Yes,
I am the knight.
yes.
Or-
Come on.
Catherine talks for the next hour with someone who's not actually there.
That's Riz.
that's
dude.
my
That's
free
Riz.
time.
That's
Besides
so
that,
mean.
I had one hand on her hip. She would notice me just like walking away because I was in her grill. She would know. She
To
would
be
know.
honest,
Yeah, you
to be
were.
honest, Jordan, I have completely like missed the person that was standing right next to me before.
Catherine has a pretty low passive perception.
But no, I
Catherine
get it. I get it.
continually asks Nolan if he can see this. I mean, like, you're sure they would notice.
That is way too funny.
I think I'm going to use my free time. What's my lowest grade right now?
Yeah, sure. If you want to work on grades,
That is required for Newt or Owls.
charms, which is an A.
That's my lowest grade out of all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna study charms, and if Janice is available, that'd be great. But she probably isn't.
She is, because she's
I
not
would
taking
like to
magical
study
creatures
with
class.
her then. Charms. It's been a
Hell
while
yeah.
since I've hung out with my girl.
Here's the thing. Hogarth leaves. I mean, Hogarth, you would probably get rid of the invisibility the moment you leave the library,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I'm not leaving
Yeah,
the
okay.
library. I was just walking away.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
staying in here
So,
to do some stuff.
Catherine, eventually, sight comes back to you, and you walk over to where Janice's table normally is. And sure enough, she's right there. She is working hard, and as you walk closer, she does notice you. Fawcett, you got a little bit of.
What?
Her lips are like
what I
bright
have?
red. Her hair is all mussed up.
Oh, messed
Cheeks
up
are a
more than
little
usual.
red.
Oh, she says, "Oh, sorry, I am."
Did you play Quidditch with a tornado?
Yeah, it was crazy. Have you not been checking the weather lately? Jeez, I know I haven't. Caught me out of nowhere.
Tornadoes in rural, foresty Scotland.
Yeah.
Eh?
We have them in South Carolina. We're not the
I
rural
rolled
area.
13 for deception. Just kidding.
She doesn't beat it. She doesn't beat it.
Really? Yeah. Hell
She doesn't
yeah.
know. She just knows that you're sus. She doesn't know.
No.
In
you know
fact,
what?
I
It's
feel
not-
like she just
hold
kind of
on.
ends with, "I don't want to
You know
know."
That's what I was gonna say. It's not that she doesn't know. It's that she doesn't fucking want to know.
Yeah.
So Catherine says, "Well, what's with this? We haven't talked to each other in a while. I've been missing you lately."
Yeah, I mean, with owls, I gotta make sure that I get all O's this year, Especially if I want to make head girl or try to set myself up for as much success as possible.
Oh, hit
How have you
girl.
been doing?
I've been doing good. I've been doing the same thing. I'm trying to get get O's as well. I'm trying to be an R. So
Yeah?
yeah.
What are you currently at? Here, come, sit down.
She sits down and she kind of like shows off her
You're doing
grades.
exceptional. You're doing really, really good in stuff so far.
Yeah, I'm trying my best here, but charms is like my weakest, and you've helped me out with that before. I was hoping you can do that for me again.
Yeah, totally. Of course.
Yeah.
Actually, that was third on my schedule for today, but I can just swap those two things. She has like a part of her binder that is like a actual study schedule that she keeps on time. She's got like a little clock that sits down nearby that like tick, 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 tick constantly keeps track of her for her. And she's just
Yeah.
going to wave her wand and the two actually will lift off the page and go back down. All right, charms. She starts grabbing some books, and you may make a charms check. Straight charms.
Can you do that on the website? Just like a straight charms or
You
straight...
cannot. So you would have to be doing that manually. If you do /character and then like use little arrows to move over, you should be able to see your charms modifier in your list of spells.
+5.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at charms.
Yeah, that's max.
Slash is it /R 1d20 +5.
The / command doesn't have to work. I would recommend !R. It's all the same.
1d20. Is it just +5?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
Yep.
16. Do I get advantage because I'm with
16.
Janice? Or no. That's not how it works. Never mind. 16.
No, no, no.
What? Oh wait, no,
So
that's for spells specifically. Never
Yeah.
when
mind.
it comes to having Janus, your grade automatically increases by 1 no matter what you roll. It might increase by 2 if you roll
If you
good
crit.
enough.
Yeah.
The automatic increase can only increase it to an E total. You will still have to roll good enough to get it to an O with her. Obviously, you have
16.
your whole thing being free. You go up by 1, but that is not high enough to get the O, unfortunately.
Got it. Well,
But you have
E
all
is
O's and E's, which is
nice.
exactly what you need. So,
Boom. Let's go. Let's keep it that way. All right.
yeah.
And that's what she's going to focus on. And she's going to catch up with Janice because it has been a while.
Yeah.
And I've
I
been
think she really
downtiming her
enjoys
sister
having you
too.
around.
Yeah, I've been downtiming her sister too. So there's that.
Keeping it in the
You guys are
family.
definitely close, but it's just owls come around these kind of tests, and Janice, she values tests more than friends. That's
No, I
just
get it.
who she is.
I get it. But
Yeah.
she still wants to be around somebody. I know how she can get.
Yeah. I think you offer her a little bit of craziness, a little bit of sociability to that hardened. Uh,
Walnut of a person. He froze.
He froze in the
He
weirdest
hella
position. Like
froze.
he
Yep,
There we
okay,
go.
There he is. He's back.
back.
welcome back.
All right.
Me.
Hogarth.
Yes, I want to find some spells.
You want to find a
Research.
spell?
Yeah, I want to research a spell.
Okay, which one?
I would like to have yes, I want to research Apare Vestigium.
Pulling up spell list.
That's like the blow on the end of your wand, go in a circle, and it makes like the gold. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm,
That one.
yeah, 4th level divinations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. All right. You may make a history of magic check.
You got it.
It wouldn't be a restricted spell, so
Nope.
you just have to find it in the large library.
Well, I'm gonna find it because I rolled an 18 on the dice, so that is 25.
Definitely high enough. You're able to find,
I bet.
like through the veil, a interesting book on divination spells throughout the ages, and in one of them it goes in great detail about Apari Vestigium with wand movements and explanation included.
Yay!
It's available to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Naz, your free period.
I have one of two things I'd want to do. I don't know if we can do the scene with Flitwick that I've been meaning to do, or if I should just keep it to a mechanical thing.
I mean, we might be able to. I don't quite recall.
I was going to talk to him about pursuing being a duelist, and I didn't know if we wanted to do if we had time
Did
for
we
that.
not already have that conversation?
I have never had the chance to.
Oh, okay.
I remember
yeah.
that too, actually. Maybe that was somebody
Jordan,
else.
you remember having
I
that
do.
conversation.
I do. I
No,
Was
it?
no. He talked to
I talked to Slughorn
Dildero.
about it. No,
he
I
talked to Dildero as well. At
talked-
one point, he's
Dildero
never
was
talked to
the,
Flitwick.
You talked to Slughorn, and Slughorn told you to talk to Flitwick, and then last session you talked to Flitwick. I could swear on my life.
No, I was going
could
they
be
didn't
to.
have
tripping, but-
time. We
No,
didn't have
I-
time.
We didn't have time for
Could
it
be
last time,
tripping.
so
I
we were
believe
gonna
you.
hold
I'm
it
just
off.
like, I don't know. I
So
definitely
we
remember
can
it. That's
say
wild.
you have actually made a appointment with Flitwick up in his office.
Okay.
So you walk through the quad, coming upon kind of a coiling staircase leading all the way up. It's the northeasterly most tower. There's like there's a lookout tower on top of it, and right up at the top there's this little doorway. There's a very nice eagle knocker they're able to grab. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, Mr. Honeywood, I assume that's you. You can hear
It is.
him calling. Ah, I'm happy to hear it. Come on in. You can hear a click, and the door opens to you. You kind of duck down and enter inside. Oh, sorry, I'm getting an ad. I always hate that.
Ad.
No ads.
Ad.
His office is a beautiful little place, cozy, calm. The ceilings are not very high. They're like with you standing at full height, they are right at how tall you are. Actually, I think Naz, you're a little bit taller than average, right?
He's 6'2".
Yeah, so you are definitely like, doing this right now in his office. Yeah. Cool. You can see like a little place to sit, tiny couches, a nice armchair that fits his size, and there is one couch that's just a little bit larger. It looks like it's supposed to be a love seat, but could probably fit you entirely. He says, "Feel free to sit down. I'll be right in." You can hear his voice echo from further inside the office around the bend.
All right, thank you. No, just
A
take
moment a moment after, you can hear Flitwick coming up further. Following after him is a floating, like, plate of little biscuits and cookies. He goes, huh, happy to see that you got here okay. A cookie?
Oh, yes, thank you. And take one.
You munch down on it, and he will sit down in his nice armchair that like comes up over him on either side. He puts one leg over the other, and gives a little like twist to one of the sides of his mustache and things. Mr. Honeywood, what can I help you with today?
Well, first, I'd like to say thank you for taking time out of your schedule to meet with me. Last year during the, like, I guess, career day type thing where we met with our head of houses, I was speaking to Professor Slughorn, and I showed an interest in becoming a duelist and following that path because I kind of learned something about myself during the dueling tournament, and I want to pursue it, but he didn't really give me any information about it. And he suggested that I come to you, and I've
Yes,
been
well,
meaning to.
Horace unfortunately wouldn't know a whole lot outside of the audience's booth. he he has come actually to a few of my fights out in the past. I still take on a few people here and there during the summer. More so as sort of a guest of honor. Dueling holds a very close place in my heart. When I first came to Hogwarts, being in between two worlds, especially back then, it's a difficult experience. People were not always kind. I struggled finding my place. Place that would tell me who I was, help me to understand maybe what I love, what my passions are. And I found dueling. The quick. When I saw you in the one-on-one dueling tournament, your use of time was impeccable. I always felt like you were a few steps ahead of your opponent. I've admired you for that.
Thanks. I don't know. I've never really dueled anybody before that. I've been part
Are
of
you here?
the. Yeah. Can you hear me? Oh, did my internet die on me?
No, I'm here. I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you too. Yeah,
Did
you're
Alex
fine.
die?
Yeah, you're fine. I think Alex is frozen again.
Alex, no.
Reset Wi-Fi.
We good?
Did you hear my whole spiel about like what he saw of you during the one-on-one duels?
I was like, it seemed I was always a step ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says, I, yeah, I admired you for that. It's a quality that few witches and wizards possess.
Thank you. Being honest, that was the first time I've really ever dueled outside a dueling club, like they're in a serious manner, and there was just something different about it. I've tried Quidditch before, and it just wasn't. It's not something I enjoyed.
Did you
I
try Quidditch?
I did. I was on the team. I was one of the keepers.
I don't remember.
Um,
Yep, he was.
I I find enjoyment in drawing, but when I was on the dueling table, it was just a different type of, I guess, freedom. I can't put a word on it, but it was I didn't want to get off the table. And
I understand. I understand entirely. He says he turns his gaze over to the right, where on top of the fireplace nearby on the mantel, there is a very lavish, beautiful goblet emblazoned with champion, and it has like a globe of the earth that is freeform, like made of brass that can like spin inside of a handle.
My man's showing off, man.
I know,
It's just there. He's just looking at it.
right? You just look at it too, and it's like, and I want to pursue that. It's just feels right, and I'm hoping maybe you could point me in the right direction or anything like
Oh,
that.
I can put you in many directions. There's a lot of money to be had if you do it well enough. Uh, if you win a few matches and you consistently win, you'll even start to be invited to certain duels that are invite only. Those are the ones where you get the real money. As, of course, dueling can be a passion, we want it to be a viable career path for you. I might have a few friends in, you could say, high places. I could pull a few strings. Perhaps get you in for one of the junior dueling championships. There should be
Really?
one held down in London this past summer.
I would be honored if that's something you would be able to do.
Yes, there was a winter one and a summer one. Uh, Perhaps I might be able to get you an invite to the winter one, on my recommendation alone, and then your skill will be your own. Should you succeed in that one, they will most certainly invite you to the second. It's good to start as early as possible when it comes to dueling, especially professionally. But I understand the thrill of the table.
I greatly appreciate this, Professor.
Yes, not everyone will take you seriously, but don't listen to the ne'er-do-wells. We can put anything, we can do anything we put our mind to. But do remember, it is a competition. You will always find those that are better.
Absolutely. I was reminded of that at the end in the finals of that very same tournament.
With good practice and little bit of personal grit, we can always find ways to exploit weaknesses. Even if we lose once, we best win the second time. Yes?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. Then I suppose it is decided. Your skill will speak for itself. You put
So,
a
Chad,
hand forward.
and I'll reach out and shake theirs.
Mm-hmm. Give it a hearty little squeeze. And if there's anything else at all that I can do to help you, let me know. But do understand, it is owl season.
I understand. That's why, again, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. And I'll promise I will not let you down for this opportunity.
He gives you a great smile and nods as he lets you take a few more cookies before you head out. All right. That was your first free period. Wait, do you have another one banked? Is that
I
what it
have
was?
3 of them banked.
Yeah, so do you want
I
to
have
use any
like
of them for any
I had
rolls?
like 2
Uh,
banks as well,
I If I could use
but
one
I
just
don't
to
have to do
practice
them.
spells real quick, like just do rolls.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. You know how to do that on your own, so
Hmm.
you can do your thing.
Cool.
All right. There's that. We all, I believe all, have potions. Yeah.
Yep,
I
we
don't.
have
I assume
potions.
Elizabeth is going to potions.
Potions.
That's my shit.
Got a potion
Hey
this
yo.
That's locked
shit.
in,
Okay.
and
Down in the potions dungeon, something is brewing. um, knee slapper.
got
Hey
it.
yo.
Professor Slughorn seems to be just in a little bit higher spirits today. As you guys walk in, he says, "Welcome, welcome. What a treat to see so many of you still working hard, getting ready for your ordinary wizarding levels. Likely, you all have been bored with your other classes, so let's have a competition," he says. Slughorn waves his wand, and a hand-drawn banner unfurls and waves above the ceiling. It says, "The 51st Annual Tri-Slug Games."
The
Oh no,
tri-slug
not
game.
this.
What the fuck
Oh,
is
what did you
this?
call me?
Don't you call
Yeah,
me
I
the
called you a
Lucian?
51st
bitch. What do you
Annual
mean?
God. Okay.
Tri-Slug Games.
I'm just kidding.
What is the
I was just
tri-slug
messing.
games and why do I have to do this?
It is great tradition,
You
he
hate
says.
yourself.
We'll be moving up into teams of 3. Each member of each group will be set to a different challenge, culminating in hopefully a successful Baruffio's Brain Elixir, he says, showing you all like a nice little blue vial. Um, a potion that will no doubt help you in your classes leading up to your owls. Everyone want to hear the rules? He says. A few people are like, I guess,
No,
sure. You know, people are
I
pushed up. People are shown this suddenly, kind of flashed it in your face, and he says, "Good. Well, come down here. Beginning over here, we will have the starting line. One member will be chosen to race from this point together to the potions store cupboard. We'll be all doing it at the same time. There, you'll be able to climb up to the top shelf and take the preserved rune spore eggs from their case without use of your wand. Without use of your wand. I will say it again," he says.
With a
"Remember,
wand.
without your wand, this is a friendly competition. Cheating will
Without your
serve you
wand, you would
nothing."
fail.
What?
Huh?
I'm being a dick. I'm being a dick.
What is he talking about?
Okay.
I'm
So,
being a dick.
cheating will serve you nothing, only disgrace, he says. Step 2. You will be your partner over here in this room across, he says. You guys are away from the actual potions room now. You guys are out in this like little intersection by the potion store cupboard. Your partner will await you in the room across from the potion store cupboard. I'm going to mute Jordan. There we go. Where you will deliver your ingredient. They will move on to the next step, which is to complete the final 3 steps of our already partially completed potion, he says, showing the bubbling stations that are all set up for every group that there will be. And he takes something that is on the metal table and holds it up. You will complete it blindfolded. You will have the entire duration of the race to study your area. Make sure you remember where all of your instruments are. Step number 3, the final step, will require great strength. In the cauldron cupboard across, we will have our containers awaiting us. For some odd reason, they cannot move from their space, so it looks like our last member will have to pick up the large finished cauldron and run it all the way to the finish line. Only completed when all 3 crystal decanters are filled to their brim. 1 for each group member. Are you all ready? Find your teams. Meet me at the starting line, he says, running back.
Do y'all want to do 2-2 and both teams have a NPC?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's good.
That works.
Yeah. Fair. All right. I'm with Hogarth.
Everyone runs to the start, gathering their teams. People are going through the steps trying to find different people. Taylor's kind of staying in the side, not talking to everybody as people are finding groups. And Slughorn says, Taylor, are you not participating? No, she says. Oh, come now, it's all in good fun. I'm sure that you'll have a... I'm menstruating. She says,
Jesus.
well,
What?
all right.
Wow. Okay.
One final thing before we begin, he says,
Way to
announcing
catch
to the
the
group.
teacher way off guard.
Yeah.
What,
I
what's
was
this
not
have to
expecting
do
that.
with-
Holy
what's
shit.
this have to do with- Okay,
Or the
so
teacher walk.
She has
Fucking
cramps. She's got really bad cramps. She's like, nah.
what was all that in short? So we have to run, we have to make it, and then wait, what?
Yeah, I'll go over it with you again. But
Okay.
so he says, one final thing before we begin. Should one group be able to complete this feat of skill to its entirety, I, Horace Eugene Fallacious Slughorn, will run the gauntlet myself, immortalizing this 51st try slug games in history. Find your groups. Okay. Yeah, so three people on team. One person will run to the potion store cupboard and will find the preserved rune spore eggs that is within. They are high up on the shelf. Step 2, the next partner is going to take those rune spore eggs that will be run to them, and they are going to complete the potion itself blindfolded. Next, after that, once that is done, the last person is going to grab that cauldron, lift it up, and walk it across the hall to the next room, and then pour through the cauldron down into these crystal decanters that are on the floor to try to get as many potions as you can.
So Jordan, I'm thinking Delilah for the running part.
Delilah?
For the
Are
running
we
part?
are you getting Hogarth in the group?
Yeah, I was assuming
All
that.
right.
I was assuming that. Yeah.
Do that in
I'm
character
fine
then.
with that.
Do it in character.
So, Catherine goes to Hogarth and says, "Do you want to be on a team with me and Delilah? I think that we
Delilah?
can. Yeah, I
She
think
any
she's
good.
fast.
Who says I want to be on team with you? Catherine. Delilah says cheekily.
No,
What? Who else wants to be with you, huh? I mean, I'm. I thought we were a thing.
you mean
Wait, I'm
what?
sorry. We're a thing?
Are we a thing?
She
Oh,
says.
you,
I mean,
you two are a thing?
No.
I
I mean,
didn't.
like,
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Am I stepping on
Okay.
Since
your
when were you
toes?
two a thing? Juniper says, coming up. Are you joining
No,
our team or not? Juniper says to Delilah.
No, you're gonna join our team. I thought we were I thought we were best friends. We gotta stick together.
Really, if you want me to back off, I don't mind.
What's in it for
no,
me?
No, that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're talking about right now. That's not what I mean.
No,
Delilah says,
it's
"What's
a
in it for
little
me?"
bit-
Juniper, who is also trying to vie for her getting into her group, is going to say, I don't know. I'll give you a nice smile." She says, Just starting it low. What do you guys say?
I'll get her food from the private cupboard.
The
Does
private
Delilah
cupboard.
know where the private cupboard is because she's a Hufflepuff?
Probably not, but Catherine does with the house elves, right?
I mean, so would
What do you mean
Delilah.
the
She's a
private cupboard? Do you
Hufflepuff.
mean like the
Oh,
kitchen?
Damn it!
Delilah's a
Yeah,
Hufflepuff.
she's a Hufflepuff too. Well, would I have it?
Hogarth?
Even... I do
I
smuggle
don't
food.
care. I'm
I
not
do smuggle
offering
food.
anything.
I do smuggle
Alright.
food.
Well, really,
Macy's
though,
is a
are
little
you?
better.
I'm a little bit confused. Are you two a thing or are you not?
We're not a thing. That's
wait,
not what
hold
I
on.
meant.
Are you territorial about it?
It's news to me, Delilah says.
I'm gonna
No,
look at Naz.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be disrespectful.
That's not what I meant by thing. I just meant as in like we're really good friends. Me
I
and
mean-
her.
We're really good friends too, so I'm not really sure how that's supposed to reassure me.
The child slapping in the back.
Bro. Bro.
That's not what she's laughing at, but
Bro.
sorry.
Well, I have a nice smile too, by the way. I have a really nice smile. I could give a better
actually
smile.
agree.
Catherine, you may make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh dear, that's funny.
Against Juniper?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Delilah though? Hold on. What's I did? What's my shits?
So I look at Naz.
Oh wait, I could do
and-
that on the website actually.
I look at Naz
Well-
and say, "Hey, you're good at you're a Quidditch player, right?"
Nat 2032.
No, I was in my first year.
What did you get?
Catherine, did
on
you just
your
get nat
performance?
20?
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
32 in total.
We have Delilah. What is she good at?
Sorry, I have to find out if we're a thing or not. She says
Ugh.
to Juniper. Juniper's like, you whore, she says. And Delilah's going to give her like a wink, and she's going to join Hogarth and Catherine's. You want to sit on my chair? Yeah, sure. Come here.
Is she sure she doesn't want to watch a movie?
I
She
do
was
too.
laughing her head off at it a
Did
second
you?
ago.
Hi
Hey,
Hey.
look at the little baby.
Do you want a headphone?
guys. Yeah, then I can hear it.
Okay.
Oh, can't curse no more, guys.
Hi
No, you
guys.
can. It's a,
Hi.
You can curse. I don't give a fuck. She hears that shit all the time.
Hadley, you'll have to hold this
Okay,
in
here
if
we
you
go.
want to hear them, okay?
Okay,
You
yeah.
have to hold
Hi,
it in. You
Hadley.
want to say, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
How are you?
I'm good.
You don't have to yell, honey.
You can just
I
talk
know
normal.
how
Yeah.
to yell.
You don't need to yell though,
Yeah.
because you're being
You
like,
can just talk normal.
sis, you're being like too loud. Can you like take the dial and turn it down a little bit? On your volume from your head.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
That was so
That-
good.
it's not a
you don't.
microphone.
It's not a microphone,
Oh,
sis.
This is the microphone.
You know what that
right
is? You know what that is in your earball?
oh,
That's
when
a
I don't
that's a
Your
head.
earball?
It's called a headphone. That's a headphone,
is a
so you
headphone.
can hear it. It's not a microphone. The microphone is that
Sure.
fuzzy thing over there.
No, I already have one. I have one.
I
You can
have
just keep that one,
one.
sis.
You have
Yeah, you
one.
keep that one in, and then you can hear when I'm talking to you.
And it doesn't fit in me here.
Yeah, it doesn't
Does
fit
fit
in your
on
ear
your
because it's made for big people.
W.
After my ears get bigger.
Yeah, you need yours to
Yeah.
get bigger.
We
Yeah.
we got Delilah, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
What level are we right now?
stream had a cuteness overload.
Nine.
It blew up.
You too?
That is so funny.
What?
Who? Can we not? I don't want to get DMCA, please.
Hmm?
What? What?
What are you
What?
talking about?
Oh,
What are you talking
what?
about?
Oh,
What are you
okay.
talking about?
Oh, Hadley turned on my Spotify.
We couldn't
I was
hear it. You were
hearing-
fine.
I was hearing,
I was like,
yeah,
what are you talking
Usher
about?
featuring Little John and Ludacris.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's funny.
It'd be so weird. You're in the
my
middle of
God,
potions
it
class, all of a
must
sudden, yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was like, Patrick, turn that off. You can't do that on stream.
You just assumed that I was playing it?
Yeah.
You can
That's
play music
racist,
sometimes.
dude. That's racist.
That's not racist. Patrick has played other music on stream before.
Racist. I'm kidding.
Hadley,
I'm joking.
okay?
Oh my goodness.
What happened? Are you okay? What's wrong? Did I poke you in the eye? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Hey, Docs. What are you doing?
Fine.
Yeah,
Okay, I love you. Give me a hug. I love you.
I miss you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Did you just say I'm done with you?
That's what it sounded
No.
like.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
No, she didn't say that.
That's
said,
totally what
Okay,
I heard.
I miss you.
Okay,
Same,
I thought you
swear
said
to God.
I'm done with you, and then
I was on the same page. It's like, well, damn, Hadley.
I was like, shit. Okay, tell me how you feel. Like,
Hey, you honest?
no, you can watch your show.
So I
So,
would say,
Naz, Elizabeth?
oh no, yeah, I was just about to say, you're a Quidditch player, right, Naz?
Not anymore. I was in my first year.
Or are you strong?
Not in the slightest.
Well, I am, because I'm pretty good at potions.
I'm glad you are, because I suck at that as well.
Well,
No, Naz is really strong, actually. I've seen him lift like 100-pound weight over his head.
Who is saying this?
Levi is saying this. He is
Levi?
saddled up alongside you.
you can bench
Liar.
100 pounds?
Oh, if I can bench 100 pounds, Levi here.
Levi is going to hit you in the side, trying to get you to be like, yeah, totally.
No, I can't. I'm better at climbing, but my good friend over here, like getting like around the neck. My good friend Levi here is a world champion at squats and lifting. Should
Well,
see
that's good.
him.
That's exactly what we need. That's the missing piece of the puzzle.
My gosh.
Oh.
Out of character, I have no idea if this is a good idea, but yeah.
I really think that probably the squats and lifting would be better left to somebody more experienced.
Oh
Levi
no,
says.
Levi! This is all you, my man.
You said you were really good at climbing. There was plenty of ladders and stuff in the potion store cupboard. We could use that skill.
I know, that's where I'm headed. I'm sure you got the lifting. You could definitely lift that cauldron without
Oh
spilling
shit! That is the
anything.
lifting. Damn it! He fucked up.
See?
He fucked up.
Our good buddy here has got us. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Levi, is it?
Yeah, Levi. You were Elizabeth.
Yes, I
new
am.
girl.
Pleasure to meet you. Yes.
Pleasure.
Well, I mean, I suppose we should get started.
And everybody meets at the starting line. Let's get a little bit of music on the back end here. Was it like Ron's Victory?
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
think that would be a good one to
That's a
do
good
for a
one.
competition.
Totally.
I'm sending it to you guys right now. I recommend right-clicking and like looping just in case, but
This is a minute long.
well, I'm sending the extended version. I'm sending it to Twitch as well, and throwing it right now into music.
Oh, mostly.
I can hear Monsters Inc. in the background.
I know. Hadley's
Good
watching it.
movie. 10 out of 10.
Right? So good. My daughter is currently obsessed with
movie.
it. You know.
Hey, good obsession. That's like a chef kiss obsession.
Period.
Alrighty,
You need to dress her up like Boo.
let's do it.
She probably would love that.
All right. Everybody to the starting line. I'm about to begin. Best have your teams ready. All right. he says as people start to stand up into the hallway. He places a red flagrate line on the ground. Right here, no steps over it before the horn begins. When on my mark, everyone will have 5 whole minutes. 5 minutes to go from point A to point B. Right after it begins, you may go to your position and get ready. Let's get our runners up front. Runners! And people start to come forward. Okay? You can see Janice and Morgan, Gemma, Reese, Brett, Sam. They're all here. Everyone kind of getting down into a running position. On my mark! Get set! Go! He says, and it's a flurry of feet. Everybody is running, kind of pushing through each other, trying to get through the hallways all at once. This just crowd of kids, and you guys immediately pull to the right. Down the hall, there is a door that is currently laid like partially ajar. People rip that open and start running into the potion store cupboard. I want everybody, please, to make me a acrobatics. Actually, firstly, it's going to be an athletics check.
Oh, that's
Athletics check first.
unfortunate.
This roll means the least out of any of them.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
Thank God. Yeah, I know.
That's not that bad. Well, is it everybody or is it just the people running to the cupboard?
Right. Yeah, and the person running to the cupboard, that's Naz, and then that's Delilah and the other one. Sorry, so I shouldn't be having everybody. I'm meaning the runners.
Yeah.
That's what I'm meaning.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's not Elizabeth, because Elizabeth, you're doing that. So it's Delilah and Naz. All right. Wait, Naz?
Delilah,
No.
hold on. I'll
Is-
give you.
yeah.
yeah, Delilah and Naz.
Delilah's modifier she has right now at this level a +4. Nope. +3.
God
Sorry.
dang.
No. Yeah, it is +4.
Okay.
She's proficient. +4.
That is a 10. And so like people are just kind of pushing as much as they can. Naz, you end up as being one of the first people getting in here. Somebody who just like zooms right past you is Reese. He's really fucking quick. He rushes up, immediately jumps up, grabbing one of the ladders and starts to climb. I want you to make an acrobatics check to try to climb up these ladders in this room. To describe this room to greater precision, these ceilings are vaulted, nearly 10, 11 feet tall, with rows upon rows upon rows of many different potion ingredients that line the walls. The hall, it's kind of like this little hallwayed room, a sort of triangular donut with a interior area of shelves off to the left, and the main wall on your right. There are ladders that have been set up on the right-hand side wall for you to get up to like the very tip top of the area here. And because there's so many people trying to grab the nearest ladder, some people are smart, they run for the furthest one from the door, and they just try to get up, just try to get into a position where they know that the runespore eggs are going to be around, hopefully. Naz, acrobatics checks was 17?
I got a 17.
Okay, Delilah.
Good night, Dad.
Delilah has
Good night.
a
I love you.
acrobatics, that is
Huh?
a
You're
plus
going to bed?
Mhm.
Give me a hug and a
8
kiss.
at this level.
Plus 8. God dang.
Yep.
Bake right now.
Yeah, you do.
She got dexterity.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you. Say goodnight, stream.
Good night, Steve.
I'm going to bed.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Okay.
There's lots of strange people.
Yeah, there is lots of stream people. Can I have a kiss? Don't cough in my face. Can I have a kiss? I love you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Yeah, a butt. A
That
butt.
is a butt. Yes.
Is that a what? Is
It's
a
a
boy.
butt cup.
He just noticed it and was like, hey, is that a butt?
Is that a boy?
Just realized I had my color lighting not turned that on. So she has a +8, you said?
Correct.
Which is
Jeez,
massively
okay.
crazy.
So that is a 20.
Damn.
Let's go.
Delilah doesn't take no shit from anybody, Naz included, really. And she goes up on a separate ladder. You guys are getting up as high as you can. People are like having like climb over themselves, like pushing people out of the way to get higher. And now that the two of you have successfully been fast enough to get up here and climb up here, I want you to make a perception check to try to look for the rune spore eggs.
I'm glad I'm doing this part of it because the other side of this would have been terrible for me. That's a
+4.
low roll though.
+4. Perception check.
8. Yeah.
I got
Delilah's looking around. Rune spore eggs. And it takes her a while when she's like resting up here. A few people end up kind of finding some that are they're scattered around the area. And Naz, you're looking around and you see some. You see some that are on the opposite wall that you're on. You know, like the ladder is
Right.
leaned up against this wall, and you're looking at this one, the one across from you. It's not a very, it's like a thin hall, so you could maybe like try to grab it.
I had a dumber idea. That'd be kind of funnier.
Yeah. What?
Can I kick and like push the ladder to like where it'll fall backwards to the other side?
Absolutely. You may make
Yeah.
a.
Nice.
So there's other people on this ladder, which makes it difficult, but you are at the
That's
top,
much funnier,
so you
though.
have the most vantage. I will say, you this would be an athletics check because
Oh,
you're
Lord.
pushing against everybody.
Natural
Funny.
20.
Natural
funny
20.
as hell.
So you look down,
Funny as
people are trying to get
hell.
up. You just like kick off the wall. Everyone's, whoa, no! The entire thing goes off and hits the other wall, and you're kind of landing there. You pull yourself up and perfect, and you drop down and rush off. Delilah has found some too after a little bit of a wait. There we go. But hers are of a lower quality because she did not meet the DC.
Oh yeah, well done, Naz. That was great.
Yay.
All right. Running onward, many people are still trying to get their runespore eggs, but Naz, Reese, you can see Morgan like running through the area, going through in between people's legs, using that to his advantage. Are what, Jordan?
Wouldn't Naz get some points for Slytherin for the nat 20?
Sure.
Just because it was in class. I just thought I'd say that.
I mean, so would Catherine technically.
What? She got a nat
She got a
20
nat
on a
20.
persuasion check, though.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you're going to give it to her, then that's fine, but...
I'll allow it. No.
Patrick, you're like heckin' muted, bro. Can't hear you.
I only got a nat 20 on the persuasion. Yeah,
I know, that had nothing
class.
to do with anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hey, points are points.
So, yeah, you guys go rushing out of this room, and across the way in the next room, your other teammates have gotten ready. Hogarth, I'm assuming you're doing this bit for your team.
You got it.
And Elizabeth, you're doing this bit for your team, the potion making.
Yep.
Okay, so the two of you have your stations. You've been waiting, and everything has been very nicely placed. Every like little instrument with the stir stick and the there's a mortar and pestle and like some forceps and little vials and stuff that is ready, and they're in very exact positions and sort of like a grid. There's the cauldron in the middle of it all, and you know that soon you're gonna have to put on that blindfold. So you take in as much as you can about what is in front of you right now. But as you can see, Naz and Delilah running in, as well as other people waving around these rune spore eggs. You guys grab your thing and start putting on that blindfold. Be sure to tie it nice and tight. You can hear your teammates come down. Delilah runs over. Hogarth, I got it for you. Here we go. I think those are rune spore eggs.
But they are rune spore eggs. They're a little bit cracked, though. That's okay. I think I can make up for it with the potions. At least I hope so.
Aye,
Are we,
Captain.
all
She
together?
says. Right now, because Catherine, you're going to have to carry the cauldron from this point to the other room. So yeah, you are together right now.
Can
Okay,
I
so you're here,
slide
Catherine.
hand the eggs with another student?
Let's not cheat. Let's not cheat with this one. Let's just. I like cheating in every other one. Okay. After this one, yeah, Elizabeth running up to you is Naz. He's got those rune spore eggs. You can hear him set them down on the table to your left.
All right, best ones I could find.
Oh, they look good. You did well. Thank you.
Let's go. Plus a check.
Okay. So the first thing you're going to be doing, nope, not a potion check. You're going to be doing a perception check at disadvantage.
You got it. You got it. I'm good at those. Let me get my other dice. Hold on. Hold your shit. There we go. Find the right one.
Hey, that's not bad.
I did 13.
Oh yeah, that isn't bad. Nice. I'll use this one.
Remember disadvantage.
Mine is I'm aware. Mine is a 16 at disadvantage.
16. Hogarth succeeded. Elizabeth failed by 1.
Dang.
No.
Which- Yeah. Which
Can I use
this
my
check-
never mind.
this check only makes it so the next check is harder or easier. Hogarth will be making a potion making check regularly. Elizabeth is going to be making a potion making check at disadvantage.
Ooh, good luck, Elizabeth.
See, I'm
You
real
can do
glad now
this.
that I have Elizabeth doing this, not me, because then I'd be
So
at
here's
double
the thing.
disadvantage.
I have, because of the healing subclass, I can use a medicine check to do potions, right?
That is correct.
And I have expertise in medicine.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
Do
that's
it
what I
up.
told you, man.
get it.
All right, so I will make
You
the
can do it. Good luck.
Potion making.
Of course
Or,
the,
medicine.
of course, the
Potion
American
making.
is great at health.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
No fucking way!
Natural 20. Suck my dick.
That's a 15. So, yeah.
Let's see. You made the that is the DC, Elizabeth.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Nice.
You
made
made
on
it.
A 2? On a 2.
On
The
a
only way
two.
you could
On a
have failed.
2.
Only way
you
you
could
were
have failed
failing
is
was
on that
on
one.
that one.
Nice. Nice.
That's amazing.
I love
That's
that.
hilarious.
Love that
All
That was
for
right.
kick ass, bro.
Which, I mean, when you have disadvantage, it's like a 7.5% chance to get in that one or something like that. So,
Yeah.
okay,
Give me my
where
house
are
point.
we? Because you got that 20, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Watch Cat.
And that's, the funny thing is, a nat 20 will actually save the blender by Delilah.
No. it's
Delilah's blender made the quality 1 quality lower than normal. Your natural 20 brings it up to a higher quality. So
Woo.
we're on par with each other right now.
Nice.
Um,
Come on, Catherine.
it's still anyone's game.
Anyone.
It's anyone's game because Elizabeth succeeded at that shit. So, Hogarth, Elizabeth, you guys feel around trying to grab the forceps, trying to like grab the eggs and putting them down into the mortar and pestle and kind of turning those eggshells into like a fine
understand
powder.
the
You can't really
perception
see
check now.
anything.
Got it.
Come on, Elizabeth,
forgot
show
that it
them
was
why
Yeah.
America is in the lead.
Yeah,
of,
you're blindfolded.
healthcare.
I'm so stupid.
Yeah,
It's fine.
you're blindfolded. You can't see anything. You're kind of like plopping things down into the actual cauldron itself, stirring around a few times, and then you're like, oh fuck, where did I put this thing? You kind of like feel around. It's a little bit awkward. People are yelling. People are laughing. You can hear an explosion. And for anyone who doesn't have blindfolds on, you can see Wilfred's group, where right now Rin has become caked in just black soot from their stuff. They'll cough. Looks like Reese's group is finishing just at the exact same time that Hogarth's is right now. He's finished up. Elizabeth, if you want to be quicker, your teammates probably like, come on, Elizabeth, let's go. Levi's definitely there. Like, come on, you can do it, Elizabeth. And you finish it right at the end. You're like, I think that was the last one. Okay, you take off your blindfold, and you can see a bubbling blue liquid. Yes, you got it. Okay. We got that. Down to the wire for the last person here. In Reese's group, Drusilla finished theirs. And, oh no, not Janet. Shit. And now Janice is going to have to grab it and pull it the whole way. So, Janice grabs their cauldron and, like, is trying to pick it up. Athletics check for Jan. Nope. She's like, she ends up like kind of grabbing it, like trying to just pull it across the hall.
Hey, Janice, are you sure you don't want to join my
Shut up! She says, just like fuck you. She does not want to hear what you have to say right now.
Athletics, right?
Yeah. So for the next person, the first is going to be an athletics check.
Come on, Levi, you got this. Come on, you big world-class lifter.
Is he actually a?
Oh, I'll give you Levi's
roll?
mod. Hold up.
Levi is the softest boy.
Did it not
Oh,
roll?
absolutely he is. Okay, so for Mr. Levi, that is a +2.
That's better than what
Levi gets an 18.
Holy shit.
Nice. Good job, Levi.
Thank God.
Can I use my reaction to give him a neg D4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's not cheating. This is just
It's
Catherine
not.
heckling.
What did she say? What did she say?
What did she say?
Be like,
Okay, wait. Look, I'll let you do it. I will narrate what happens because probably people aren't expecting this. Levi, like, okay, he grabs the side.
Hey, quit
Picks it
lifting
up.
with your back.
Negative D4. Okay,
Four.
that is
Oh,
16.
Oh,
He
I thought I
still
was rolling it.
holds it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I roll. You can roll it. You roll it. You got a 4.
I
Okay,
rolled 4, yeah.
so
14.
that's a 14. That still makes
good.
it.
Nice.
still good.
Okay.
That still makes it. He is.
Like, you're being a bitch, but you're not too much.
Catherine! He's holding this thing, and his hair, his face is just red. You can see like the vein popping out of his neck and like on his forehead.
You look so
And he is
cool right
carrying
now,
this
Levi.
thing across the hall. Okay, he's leaving the area now. So is Janice is falling behind. She's still in the room. Catherine, did you make your athletics?
Wow, I'm going to
Ooh.
use inspiration on that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, screw that. What the hell is
Rude.
that?
That's trash.
Yeah, that is
Fuck
trash.
that roll.
I hope the next is
18,
more
that's better.
Be
dramatic.
sure to go to
That's
inspo
better.
tracking and click
I
off
did,
your
I
little
just did.
inspo.
I just
Wonderful, thank you.
Can I give her a negative 4?
With an 18, Catherine. Yeah, you grab yours and just kind of hold it upright, kind of to the side, resting it partially on your shoulder. Yeah, this is
Make sure you
fine.
lift with your leg, not with your back, like this. And she just walks by.
Yeah, he's like getting through the door, and you just like, excuse
Oh,
me,
that's like
like, go
standing
through
on
the
the
door from
side,
him.
like watching her, like, damn.
Janice is still kind of pulling from behind. You can see Gemma's group is finishing up right now, and I think we have Saoirse, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Saoirse is the person who has grabbed it, and she is going to. I'll roll for her really funnily. No, yeah, she's the same with Janice. Both of them trying to pull. Okay. You make it, Catherine, into the next room.
Yes.
Alongside Levi. Levi's behind you right now, and you can see the cauldron cupboard with stacks and stacks of cauldrons, but the main kind of hexagonal area in the middle of this room is open. It's empty, except for 3 crystal decanters that are specific to your group. There's a bunch of them, like little sets of 3s, that are set up all around the room. You are to go to one and pour the cauldron into them. Now, the nozzles of the decanters are about this big. Your cauldron is this big. So you're going to be losing a lot of potion, and you're going to try your best to fill up as much as you can. So it's going to be messy, but we're going to see how many you can actually fill.
What am I rolling for this god awful thing?
You are going to roll sleight of hand at disadvantage because you are encumbered.
Okay.
Come on, Catherine.
Grab me Levi's sleight of hand roll.
Yes,
Levi's
let's
coming in
hold
from
on.
behind.
Memento.
Oh.
No
I don't like that.
way, dude. No.
Oh.
What'd you get?
Oh.
Oh, damn.
That's a
Oh,
natural one.
Oh, that's a natty.
No. Fuck, dude. Okay.
Well,
Bro.
there we
Only
all-
Ito can save you now.
What?
If
Okay,
you
only
don't
Ito
care-
can save you now.
Alex, can I
Only
give him my
Ito.
subscriber advantage?
Are you
Aw,
subscribed,
you're
Ash?
so
Yeah, I am.
nice.
Yeah, you can check.
Oh
Thanks,
my
Ash.
god.
You're so
Yeah, you can.
nice.
Isn't it at
Shit.
disadvantage, so it'd still be a
Okay.
natural
It's
one because
still a-
Well,
Well-
I never rolled it. It was like
Let's get rid of the nat one. Roll it at
Yeah,
disadvantage,
roll
okay?
advantage.
Okay.
Disadvantage, I mean. Yeah.
Roll
I
it. Just
think
roll
that's-
it at disadvantage.
17 at disadvantage.
There we go. That's fair. There we go. That's better.
Nice. Yeah, you got a 7 on the die.
Oh my god, fucking Ash, you didn't have to do that,
Plus
but
two.
I fucking
No,
love
it's,
you, dude.
it's all good, man.
I
It's all
love you, bro. I love
Plus
you.
two.
I owe you one.
Levi's got a +2.
For helping out a person on an opposite team, Ash gains inspiration for sportsmanship out of character.
That good
Hell yeah.
sportsmanship. Amazing
two.
sportsmanship.
+2 for
Okay,
Levi.
Levi.
Come on, Levi.
Okay. That is a 12. And so Levi is like, he's coming in after, he's starting to pour. Catherine, you kind of wobble, and you nearly biff the whole thing down into the, there's like a grate in the middle of the room where it will definitely be like
Yeah.
all pouring down into, and you
Yeah.
nearly poured your entire potion in there.
Oh, no.
You hold it upright. Okay. And you start pouring down. Levi comes by and starts pouring his down. Janice is just starting to enter the room, followed by Saoirse. You can hear the of the metal on the ground. And you got 17?
I got a 17.
You are able to fill all 3 vials.
Nice.
Levi is able to fill 2 vials. He fills the first one, starts filling the second one, and by the time he gets to the third, he's down to the last few drops, and it only fills up just barely. All right. As each team comes in and does their part as much as possible, you do end up seeing one group. Yeah, Juniper's group just they spill a whole bunch of their shit down, only able to fill up 1 decanter. Darcy comes in carrying the fucking thing on his back and just like splashes the whole thing down, filling about 2.5 of the decanters. And you can hear Slughorn come in with the chiming of a bell. Well, let's see. I am going to turn off our little Ron's Victory. I'm going to turn back on my regular music. He walks into the space here and looks down at each group's work. Everybody is staying next to theirs. The people who brought the cauldrons in are probably like heavily panting. I did it, Naz.
Way to
Levi
go,
says,
Armstrong.
I will be testing for quality and how much has been lost, he says. And he will grade everybody's. And at the very, very end, one team comes out on top. Announcing the victors of the 51st Triannual Slug Games. Wait, no. 51st Annual Tri-Slug Games. Catherine Fawcett, Ogarth Flynn, and Delilah Aiken, he says. Woo!
Thanks, Ash.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did
You
it.
just handed that to me.
Yeah, it was literally handed.
Catherine, Hogarth, and Delilah all gain 3 exceptional quality Baraffio's Brain Elixir. And Naz's
Like-
group,
One each, right?
yes,
What's
one
Baratheon's
each.
brain? What is that?
You'll have to look it up. Naz and Elizabeth, Levi will take the hit, and the two of you both also receive your 2, because the last one got biffed. Baraffio's Brain Elixir, also of exceptional quality.
Nice.
Oh, nice. We all got one. Cool.
Yeah, I guess I'll hold on to it. I was about to say,
Sorry, Mark.
Naz is kind of looking at it like, do I really need this? Because I don't plan to take owls.
Oh, you want it. You want
What
it.
do you mean you don't plan to take owls?
Both his career paths don't have owls.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
I do recall Slughorn being like, I do think you should do owls.
He never said anything about owls.
He definitely, if he knew that you were planning on just not taking owls, he'd be like, maybe a plan B would be good to maybe have, like in the background, if the dueling
People are
doesn't quite
playing
pan out.
C, 'cause it's like, I got dueling, then there's artistry, and then like
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Putting like all your eggs in like
too
a
bad.
few baskets that all have low rates of employment might not be the best decision. Okay. Don't plan to take owls. Well, it's yours, and you can give it to whoever you want.
I
Maybe
thought
later.
in canon you needed owls to just graduate from Hogwarts, right? Like
Yeah, Naz is just planning on not graduating.
drop out of high school.
Basically,
What?
I'm gonna drop out
Yeah.
in 7th year.
So
He'll do the
actually
whole.
is gonna
He'll
be
do
a
all
fucking
7
bum.
years and then not graduate and be like, "I'm
drop
good. I learned what I needed to."
Yeah, basically. Sup, fucker.
Fuck
I
this fucking
do
bullshit.
want to meet up with Ash after the class, though.
With
Okay.
Not Ash, Elizabeth.
Okay.
Well, the class is not yet over.
I know after class.
Oh,
Slughorn,
good
he says,
Lord.
and with our winners announced, a promise is a promise. I'm going to turn back on Ron's victory here. Gonna start it right at the beginning.
Is he just showing off?
Here we go.
I think this is just to show off, isn't it?
He says,
Said,
I would not subject
100%.
you all to a test that I myself would not take. You all may have your looks, but it is nothing matched with raw skill. Slughorn then whooshes his wand, and his clothes spin around him magically, becoming a green and gold striped old-timey spandex wrestling singlet. He stands at the starting line, stretching his legs and doing semaphore with his arms to prepare for the challenge ahead. People avert their gaze. You guys know, like a wrestling singlet?
Yeah, I know. That's why it's like, sir, I believe this is indecent exposure. I'm sorry.
What was that? He can't fucking hear you. As the class sits there in horror, staring out at this sight, Slughorn starts at the line, gets into a proper, like, power sprinter pose. Brett, you have the timer? Yes, sir, Brett says with, like, a little pocket watch. Better get up your film camera, folks. It's time for you to see what the Germans called me Mysterium. He says. The horn blares, And Slughorn immediately takes off into a power walk. His meaty thighs sway left and right with every deliberate step. Quick like a fox, you find him in the potions store cupboard. Everyone chases to watch from the door, and Slughorn tests the stability of one of the ladders and takes his first step to start climbing up. He reaches the top and looks out. He reaches outward toward the containers in the center. He reaches out, and it's only a hair's breadth away from his hand. He reaches out with all his might and grasps the container whole. He yells out in triumph, "Yeah!" And the class does too, cheering him on. But in his triumph, you watch as the ladder begins to teeter. The ladder plummets backwards and smashes against the far wall, leaving Slughorn hanging above the room. Sadie yells out, "Professor, should I? I've got it!" Slughorn closes his eyes and drops down, sticking the landing, much to the cheering screams of class. No time to lose. Slughorn takes off in his speed walk to the locked room and stops inside. He grabs the recipe and, without looking at it, grabs it, raises it to the sky, and he says, "I could do this with my eyes closed. And I will," he says. He rips up the recipe, grabs these blackened goggles, which are much more than any of you had, and affixes them to his face. Over the next 30 seconds, you see a feat of potioneering behind the potion table that you don't think you'll ever see again in your lifetime. The class yells out in amazement as you watch the Meister drunk at work. Someone yells out, "It's like he's got 6 arms. How do you even do that with your knee? Where did he get that spoon from?" Faster than you could have dreamed, the elixir glows a pearlescent azure hue, and Slughorn removes his goggles. I'll give you a hug. Okay. Hug. Go to bed. Go to bed. And kiss. Love you. Good night. Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Where was I?
You're giving
Please
us
close the door,
inspiration.
Hadley. Okay. Slughorn removes his goggles. The class reactionarily screams out in triumph as Slughorn wipes the sweat from his brow and looks down at the potion like he just disrespected its mother, and stares out at the cauldron. He takes a moment to look at the cauldron cupboard and musters up all his strength. Is he really gonna do that? That cauldron was heavy as fuck. You can hear someone else say. He cuts everyone else off and says, "I do not yield!" Slughorn bellows as he grasps the sides of the cauldron by the handles, bending his knees and pulling upward with all of his might. He raises it up like a powerlifter, and you can see a vein in his neck. Slughorn screams a war cry and takes a step forward. Snap!
A pox.
Oh no.
You all heard it. Slughorn's eyes bulge out of his head. "Oh no!" You hear Slughorn cry and watch as all Herculean testosterone that once flowed through his veins is now completely drained in an instant. Bang! Slughorn snaps in half like a lawn chair. You all watch as the cauldron slams backward, creating a splashing wave of brain elixir that soaks the room with an azure blast.
Is it possible for me to have grabbed it by the time it falls?
No.
Please.
It is not.
Please.
I'm fast.
Professor!
Are you okay, Professor?
Some people will run up, help him. We're actually going to cut an hour later.
Hold on. Because I want to do this because I think it's funny. After he lands on the ground, can I locomotor him and take him to the hospital wing?
Yeah, that's
No.
what ends up happening.
Mobility corpus. Sorry, mobility
Mobility
corpus is the one I
Come on.
need. Mobility corpus.
An hour
Come on,
later.
Professor.
You stand at the foot of Horace's hospital bed. "Oh, thank you, puppy. he says to Madame Pomfrey. You should be thanking them for tracking your sorry ass all the way up here, Horace. What on earth were you thinking? It was Tri-Slug Games. It's tradition, he says. Perhaps 30 years ago, Horace. Had to face the facts someday. You may believe that age is but a thought, but your body certainly doesn't. You're nearly 95, Horace. When are you going to start acting like it? Do I die?
Hey.
He says, looking toward you, like, cheekily, giving you all a smile. And Poppy seems unimpressed. Well, congratulations, Horace. That day may be very soon. Slughorn looks down. It seems the statement has actually hit him kind of deeply. Thank you again, she says, kind of giving a puff. She walks away, and under her breath, you can hear her sneer, Meiserung.
So, Alex, could we say before he got to the hospital? Because I have the spell Ferula. Could I have attempted that?
What does it do again?
It's a healing, the bandaging charm. It's a healing spell.
Sure, yeah. Maybe that's what you cast on him so that you could safely transport him. So yeah, you go ahead.
I will attempt it. So spell attempt.
I just love the thought of like, just you're nearly 95. Damn. I'm sorry.
Okay, that was a success. So 12. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
He looks to you all. Thank you all again. Thank you for staying. Never quite liked hospitals.
I don't.
Hey, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'd be like, hey, Slughorn. Even though things happened the way it did, it was still pretty cool.
I appreciate your candor, Miss Fawcett. I perhaps would have been better in my younger years, but some things don't stick up with us. Even if the mind persists, the body does not.
This is so sad. I didn't expect this.
You've done well to take care of your form. I commend you for it. He says, don't never stop. I might have indulged a bit in my youth. He says, giving like a little pat to his belly.
I mean, it's not too late. As Catherine is like, I can help out with that.
Well, perhaps after I've recovered, he says. I'm an old man, Miss Fawcett. I think the most I would be doing would be wrist exercises, even though I might sprain something.
It's never too late, Professor. But you get some rest.
Mr. Honeywood.
Yes, Professor?
Just wanted to speak to you alone, if I could, sometime.
Oh, sure.
And, Miss Sallow.
Yes, sir. She's actually very surprised that she was even mentioned. She very quietly says, yes, sir.
Exciting first class.
Yes, sir. It was lovely. It was. I'm just glad you're all right.
I did end up. I was watching. Lad. Two of you did very well. Both of you. He says, nodding at Hogarth. I'm excited to see what kind of potioneer I found newly in my class. Ash?
Oh, sorry. What was that, Alex? I missed that.
He says, I'm excited to see what kind of new potioneer I have found in my class. Talking about you.
Thank you, sir. I hope I can live up to your expectations.
Um, I might have a certain party that I might be doing. Um, keep your ears keen for an invitation.
Is he still talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Slug Club, baby. Anyway, I would say, thank you, sir.
Mr. Naz,
Mr.
as
Naz.
other people leave Professor Slughorn to his rest, and they leave, you stay behind as you were asked. Did you ask Phidias about his years of dueling?
Oh, I did. I finally got a chance to. Things have been a little busy lately. He said he was gonna pull some strings, and see if he can get me an invitation to one of the junior dueling tournaments in the winter.
Wonderful, wonderful. I was going to be talking with my colleagues soon from the auction house. Very keen to see what you have for me. I
Speaking
am too.
speaking of that, actually, I was planning on informing you after class. I just put the finishing touches on it today. Actually, I just need the paint to dry a little more, and it's finished.
Very good, very good. They always want to vet the items before selling. The sale will be going on during the night market, I am now informed.
Okay, I don't
Out
know
in
what that
summer.
means.
Ooh, never been to a night market.
No, my family has, but I haven't. I've mostly always been in prep rooms and things like that, so I've never really been to the night market.
You should go. It's a good time. Good date idea, he says.
Thanks. See if I can find a date for that. I think I have an idea for you. Uh, well, what was I gonna say? This whole thing has thrown my head out of a loop. I was gonna offer, since you're giving me the opportunity to do any of this, to offer to let you be the first person to actually fully see the finished product. It's your commission, after all.
Once I'm finished
Oh,
recovering,
absolutely.
perhaps.
Rest up, absolutely.
I wanted to say that you remind me of a man I once knew in my youth. So much life about you. I I beckon you, please, I beg of you, keep it alive.
I'll try my best. Honestly, I mean, seeing you today, I don't know what they mean by saying that, oh, you should act your age. I think that was just fine what you were doing. Things
You,
happen.
I think Poppy's right. I think perhaps I'm pushing myself too far. I've been teaching for a long, long time, Mr. Naz. I have a lot to think about. But thank you. I I was just interested, and I'm excited to see it.
I'm excited for you to get to see it. Again, thank you for this opportunity, and hope your recovery is quick.
Good night, Naz.
You too. He will walk away.
All right. That is potions class.
That was like super fucking sad. What the fuck was
It
that?
really did get
Yeah.
like sad there at the end, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
What the fuck was that? I didn't expect to feel
Roller
bad for
coaster of
Slughorn today.
emotion.
Right?
Woo.
that was great though. That was great. That was a great class, Alex. That was well done.
And actually, that's right at our 2 hour mark, so that's where we're gonna take our break.
Oh, it is. Damn.
That was
Okay.
sad as fuck. What the fuck?
Jeez, I've never seen Patrick so emotional.
We'll come back in 10 minutes.
You feel for the old man,
All
bro?
right. I am. I feel bad for
Damn,
Slughorn. Like,
It
okay.
hits a little too close to home. That's all.
I was convinced that this singlet was like some sort of Iron Man suit or something. Like I thought,
Nah,
I
bro.
thought,
No, it was spandex.
yeah, no, I
I-
thought it was like some magically enhanced spandex or some shit. I don't know.
Oh.
No. Nah,
I
he just
will
like
say
looks like an
this.
old man's head, like mostly naked.
You know those
Oh, okay.
old like high school wrestling coaches, that still
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it's that's my
hmm hmm
Yeah, it's not a pretty sight, that's for
It's
certain.
not cute.
He's
Not
95.
cute.
I want you to know, Alex, I am Naz is 100% making a moving picture of just like it's a gif of him doing that power walk.
That's my favorite line from that whole thing is the swaying of his meaty thighs. Swaying left and right.
this is
Oh my
not what I
God.
pay
Fucking
for.
love that.
I
This is
was
not what I.
thinking
This
that,
is
like,
not what I pay
Naz is
for.
like I have to because
Oh
it's
my
just too funny
gosh.
not to.
This is not what I pay for.
His
Did
meaty
you
thighs
imagine-
sway left and right
Oh
with
my
every
gosh,
deliberate
The
step.
party. He's gonna have a party in a couple days. Make it for him and give it to him. The party.
Man,
Could you imagine?
can't believe that guy did a slug
Sign
test.
it.
That
Put
would
the
be
mics around
so
comments somewhere.
mean.
The mics around clicking big like flashing letters or some shit.
Oh, even better. I make it as
That's
a
so
GIF
funny.
under his pin name. That way, it's forever connected.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
funny,
God,
dude.
it's an
That'd be
original
hilarious.
piece. No one else is ever gonna have this.
I think you'd enjoy it. All right.
Probably
We'll
love
be back
it,
in 10
honestly.
minutes. 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, great. Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
All right, we're back.
Hello.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Is it me you're looking for?
For everybody, time passes by. The cold returns, and with it comes days of quiet. Students go back to their studies. Soon owls will be upon you. You, however, can't help feel something's off. Slughorn's class was postponed for a few days after the events of the 51st annual Tri-Slug Games, and the Myceronk has been getting some much-needed rest. We have Transfiguration's class. Walking into the Transfiguration classroom, you can see Wilfred has been moved to the front of class. There was a small incident with an exploding hamster. Construct, thank goodness, but still. Mr. Gideon has been trying to keep a controlled lid on his son and has been assigning difficult homework for the past week. Havel's Law, Rothrum's Constant, Flamelian Theory, all of it was beginning to be quite a lot. Actually, casting spells has gone the way of the dinosaur. Mr. Gideon seems to prefer theory over practice. On the blackboard, Gideon writes, speaking about the ways older wizards have observed and learned the effects of conjuration. The class is completely silent. All you can hear is Magnus speaking and the scratching of quills. Order. Mr. Herth Jensen was one of the greatest concepticians of our time, and certainly the most well-read in Western Europe. His findings would go on to shape the way new spells would form. Jensen postulated that delineation of a tertiary boundary, you can hear someone suddenly speak from the back of class, could not adequately be both observed and measured at the same time. You can hear a voice finish Mr. Gideon's sentence. Standing inside the doorway, you can see Professor Dildero rolling up his right sleeve and walking toward the front of class. Mr. Dildero, I did not expect your attendance in my class today. What he failed to account for was that through the use of secondary instruments left unabsorbed until molecular creation had finished, one could properly measure the object's properties prior to evocation. Poor man. He devoted his entire life to a lie. There's a silence between the two of them. Dildero stares at him. Magnus stares back. I did not think I needed your permission to attend my own class. I suppose. Last I heard, you were in no state to perform magic. The headmistress has cleared me for reinstatement. What a miraculous recovery. Mr. Gideon, you should know. There's no such thing as miracles. Dildero takes his wand in his right hand and pulls it up by his face. You can see dark black marks running along his arm, runic sigils that run down his arm vertically and split out onto every finger. You can see Magnus look down at it with a quiet thought. You can see surprise, a tiny bit of anger welling up hidden behind his eyes. Thank you for looking out for my class, Magnus. Of course, Mr. Gideon breathes out. Happy you're back. As am I. Mr. Gideon will grab his hat and his coat, put it on, and he will take a nod before walking out of class. And Professor Dildero is at the front. The moment he leaves, you can hear a lot of people are like, oh, thank God.
Thank fucking Merlin's beard and sorry, Wilfred, but that incessant fuck is gone.
Oh, no, yeah, he's a worm's asshole, Wilfred says. All right, let's
Catherine says, I actually kind of like them.
No one cares. The blight of the Hufflepuff.
Can I try to figure out what's going on with his arm? Just by
Yeah,
looking
sure.
at
You can make a history of magic check,
history of
Elizabeth.
magic. Okay.
Yep. He, Professor Diderot says, "Oh, weird. I just went deaf there for a few seconds. What are we currently looking at today? Where are we in the textbook?" And he will begin class.
I got an 18.
Oh,
Elizabeth, you heard he got hurt. I mean, he's the one who brought you into Hogwarts. Everyone thought he was at the hospital. He wasn't. He's been at the castle nearly the whole time. Last you were talking to him, he had that arm in a sling. This time, he seems to have come back and he has these tattoos all over it. They are written in Nordic runes, which are Eldar Futhark, one of the easiest runes to imbue.
Mm-hmm. Can I tell what they do or what they're doing?
Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh, yeah.
The runes themselves. What did you roll exactly?
18.
18. Well, you're probably not able to detect exactly what they do. They are definitely magical. It is an enchantment upon his forearm all the way up to his fingers. I don't feel like you would have enough information, nor would you be able to be good enough at reading runes just from like across the room.
Oh, no,
to
that's
be able
totally
to really
fair. Yeah,
know.
yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody will actually gain one spell to do for transfigurations.
Hey,
bet. You mean one spell for me to fail?
yeah, fuck your transfigurations.
I might as well try the other one. I might as well just go for Evanesco.
Oh, what do I want? Do I even want any of those?
I'll
Got it.
spell that spell.
Got it. Got it. Do I have literally every other available? No, I don't.
No.
There's no way.
Just one spell, Alex?
Yeah.
One spell.
All right, I'll do Evanesco again.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have that spell.
Evanesco. I failed.
Oof, I failed as well.
What did you guys get on the die? Like what's your total?
I got 5.
I got a 4.
And Catherine?
Oh.
You ready yet? You are muted, buddy.
21.
On.
Nice. On.
Bubblo.
Cool. Hogarth.
I'm going to be doing Serpensortia because I don't have that as well. Serpensortia. Okay, I got a.
Oh, wait, Alex, I can try again, right? Because I'm an intellect caster.
If you failed, yes, you can
Yeah, I
use
did fail.
double check notes.
So yeah, I will use check notes.
13 for me.
13 for so that's a success. Okay, cool.
Oh God, no, that's still bad.
Nah.
What'd you
I
get?
wish I was subscribed and I would have gave
6. Oh, no worries, dude. That's fine. 6.
Okay.
Oh no, 5. Sorry, 5.
Yeah. Over having Professor Gideon as a teacher has definitely, since spell work has kind of gone the way of the dinosaur, it's been a while since you guys have actually been able to practice.
Oh, he's
And
big.
you guys are a little rusty.
I like him better. I hope he was going to be permanent for the whole year.
I'm sad Icarus missed,
I know,
seeing
right?
Dildor come back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everyone's casting spells under the new astute leadership of Professor Dildero. And you know what? I will add, Dildero is much more palatable when you're older. Much, much more.
I don't know. He's been
He's
great since
definitely
year one.
um, he's been a bit of a dick. Let's be honest.
When is he
Um,
not being a dick?
He's only been a
'Cause-
dick when it's deserved. Okay.
He has a very hard time handling young children. Like the older teens, once you're starting to get to 15, 16. I believe you guys are 16 right now.
15 or
Are you 6? No, you're 15. 15 above, like he's much better with, and he's a lot more kinder with because they ask less stupid questions. Subliminals, and then we're gonna move on to art.
hi.
Oh, love it when you have like a sinus infection. You sneeze, and then just suddenly you're just
It's like,
completely clear.
oh my goodness, is this what air is?
Oh, Air, my old friend, thank you. You're back.
Never run away from me again like that.
Okay. In art class. Now, I guess the question becomes, is it anyone who's not going to art class? We're going to be doing art, music, ghoul studies, and xylomancy today.
Ghoul studies.
But we're going to be doing all that, just so you kind of understand. So if you want to be a part of art, I'm not going to be giving you guys any grades, but we'll have a little activity that we'll be doing. So if you want to be a part of that, just let me know.
Sure,
So
why
anyone who's
not?
not?
I'll do it. I'll do
I mean,
it so
Naz
Naz
is
isn't
there.
by himself.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Elizabeth?
Sure, if there's no grades, yeah, sure. I already fucked my transfiguration grade, so
Hey, yo,
You'll have to
join
work
me
on
on
it.
the club of I've never successfully casted a transfiguration spell. It's not even my modifiers that bad. I have a -1. I have never once. All my transfig
Here's
spells go.
Elizabeth. There's a few things I never got from you. I guess we never did herbology because that got canceled. Can I have a quick herbology check from you, and that'll be your grade?
sure. We give you
And then
herbal-
also for astronomy, I'll have a perception check for you.
Okay, so herbology. So herbology.
Whoa! That's 5 points. What house are you in again? Slytherin?
Slytherin.
Yeah.
Yes. And then perception
Fucking
for
snake pit.
It's all coming up Slytherin, baby.
astronomy is holy shit, dude. No, it's an 18. No, that's 27. No, I thought it was
27.
20 for a second.
Another natural.
Holy cow.
Just two
Yeah.
back.
That's some pretty good grades, man. You got a lot of O's, dude.
Yeah, I
You got a
know.
lot of O's.
Intellect caster with 5 int.
I have to
Yeah.
work
Mhm.
5 times as hard to get those to get that, bro.
That's just how it goes, Patrick. Some
I'm
people are just
Slytherin
better.
harmony, okay? It's
Okay.
Some
fine.
people are just better, I guess.
It's
Yeah.
not Elizabeth's fault that she was built different, okay?
I mean, she is single-handedly showcasing the
All right,
education
what are
system
we
of America.
what are we doing right now? I'm distracted. What are we doing?
Art class. We're mostly bitching, but art
Oh,
What
class.
am I
okay.
rolling for art class?
What are we rolling in our class?
Performance?
Well, it's not just a roll. We have
Okay.
actual roleplay that's happening. We have
Cool.
activities.
Cool.
Okay. In art class, Professor Bruce currently sits beside an odd sight. In front of her, you all sit side by side and watch as a moving and shifting illusion of formless glass hovers in the center of the room. Beautiful, isn't it? I sanded the edges. It may look sharp, but it's actually quite delicate. You can see the glass reflect light back in a spectrum of prismatic color, constantly changing as it moves. Art is a form of expression, a voiceless communication of the artist's inner soul, a declaration to the world of who we are. Through imbuement, we are able to create complex works of art, like this one. If you want, I want you to find a quiet place where you can be alone with your thoughts for the next hour. Using simple spells, I want you to create something that tells everyone else who you are. Not what you appear to be, but truly an outward expression of an inner truth. And that's what this art class is going to be. You guys learn about imbuement and how to imbue objects artistically. So, you're going to creatively come up with some kind of piece. You're going to create something that shows us who you are, in essence, who you believe you are, and you can imbue spells into it in creative ways. Like you could use Glacius to create like snowflakes, or you could use like Wingardium Leviosa to like hover something like or make something kind of fly around. It's your choice.
Huh.
I have to think about that. That's a good question.
Let me look at my spell.
Sorry, what is the question? Again, distracted. Hello?
What?
We have to make.
What was the question?
You have to. There's no question.
What's the
You
prompt?
have to make something
Uh-huh.
that shows us who you are, and you can
Uh-huh.
make an art piece and imbue it with spells.
Got
The more
you.
spells you
Yep.
imbue, the harder it will be to keep it working.
Can you only with the spell? Where is it? Where's that fucking spell? Transfig. Inanimous Conjurers. Can you only put one thing at a time?
Well, I mean, you can use spells to first create it. That's not really imbuement, right?
No. I
So,
know. I
like,
get it. I'm just asking. Like, I want to use a couple spells, but that's one of the spells
yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
use.
Use as many as you want. Imbuement is when it's like a constant effect that the item now like has within it. So if the item conjures items, then that would be a an imbuement. Meanwhile, if you're just conjuring an item to be a part of the art piece, that would just be you just casting it.
Okay. I think I have an idea. Yeah, sure. I think I
Okay.
have an idea.
Sure. Well, let's hear it.
So, she's going to make a rounded spear of water using Imbroglio, and then she's going to inanimous conjures two things. Gonna inanimous conjures a battleship that's like up top of the water, that's like going around, but in the middle she's going to inanimous conjures a little small submarine, right? And then I don't know if I can get away with this, but I guess a very, 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 very small bombarda to replicate that the submarine is shooting a bomb
That
at
would
the
be
battleship.
that'd be an
And then
imbuement. Yeah.
yeah, and then it like sinks down.
Will it like sink down until it reaches like the bottom of the sphere, and then like
The middle of the
get
sphere.
like back up out of the water and like slowly
Yeah.
kind of move its way back to the top. Is that what it is?
One second. Yes.
Sure. Cool. Allowing Patrick his second.
Yes, that's exactly what happened, and it's happening in a loop basically. So like the ship like repairs itself, and then it like shoots it again, and then it repairs itself, going to like different parts of the sphere.
Okay. Yeah, so the Abublio is technically an imbuement since it's like you want it to persist, and it's a teeny Abublio. You know, it's like it's not something ginormous, right?
Yeah.
So okay, that's going to be a spellcasting ability check.
Just straight up spell casting, like
Yep.
What do I roll for that? So just
You're going. Oh, what kind of caster are you? I know
willpower.
this all the time.
Charisma.
And you are. It's charisma then.
Just so roll your
So-
straight charisma.
With my proficiency?
Nope. Not unless you're proficient in artist supplies or something.
21.
21.
Yeah,
21?
definitely good there. Yeah, the DC for you was 16 based on the spells that you were using. Now please make a performance check for how beautiful you can make it look.
Damn. Nat 1.
You know what, Patrick? Take my
Uh,
subscriber advantage.
I would have given it to you if
I was
being
about to
great
say
for
how
this.
stupid it looked. But-
Sure, I'll take it. Why not?
I'm feeling
Yeah, I'll
generous.
take it. Hey, I appreciate
We're
it.
in-
I'll take two.
We're in art class, Alex. This is Naz's bread and butter. He wants everybody to succeed.
nice. Well done.
Damn, that's 2 1s in one night, bro. That's crazy.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
There
Did
you
you
go.
What'd
get
you
another
get?
one?
18 now.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
With an 18, you're able to create it, and yeah, it's this like swirling orb that's here. There is a little sailboat that kind of comes around and up at the top, and whenever it meets the top, there's that kind of you can hear like a boom 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 that like sonar sound, and then you can hear like a like the horns going on inside the submarine. You can see it like come up just a little bit and like follow after it in the curve, and clear to launch. Fire! You can hear like this like little noise that's imbued into it, and there is a torpedo, like a purple blast. The fire out of the submarine, and the main let's say it's like a little toy fuck, what's it called, toy like aircraft carrier. I got like a bit like a big
let's
battleship.
say that. Yeah.
And it gets hit on the side. You can see it kind of like crack in two and begin to fall down. And then like the alarms sort of end, and that thing continues on the prowl. The entire thing goes down. We'll probably say that we'll have to add another imbued spell, which would be Reparo, because as it reaches the very, very bottom, it repairs itself, flipping backward
like a loop.
softly, and then continues on its voyage. Good job, Catherine.
Thank
I
you.
really wonder what this says about Catherine.
That she's good at art?
Oh my god.
This was supposed to be an outward expression of an inner truth.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just Catherine fucking around?
Yeah, basically.
it's not fucking
I
around.
think wait, describe it one more time really quickly, because I feel
So
like I'm
basic-
picking up what you're putting out.
So it's a spear, right?
Yeah.
And in the middle, there's like a sub, and
A
on
submarine.
the outside, there's a battleship that's
Aircraft
like going
carrier.
around the spear.
Uh-huh.
Well, aircraft
Yeah.
carrier, and then the sub
Yeah.
will shoot at the aircraft carrier, and it
Uh-huh.
sinks, but then it repairs itself, and then it just happens in a loop.
Do you want me to say what I think it is?
What do
Go
you think
ahead.
it is, Hogarth?
This is this is Hogarth's opinion, by the way.
You know what?
If you were to see
What
this.
we'll say is after everyone's done, like people start coming around and like start like offering their insights on other people's work, and so we're just seeing the future right now, where people are standing in front of
You want me to say
Catherine's.
this in character then?
art
I can do
piece.
that.
Go ahead.
I can do that.
Yeah, do
I
it.
can do that. He'll like go over and like look at it, and then like look at her and be like, "You really should stop being so hard on yourself."
What do you mean? The battleship go burr.
Yes, your battleship always goes burr, whatever that means.
It's a story of persistence. I love it, Professor Bruce says. Of
Persistence.
destruction and renewal.
Well, or maybe just being too hard on yourself. Beating yourself up. That's what it looks like to me.
Catherine looks
What
at
does
the
Naz and Elizabeth think? Actually, I think Bruce will actually ask Naz. Mr.
Ooh.
Honeywood, what are
Oh,
your
yes.
insights on this?
Noted art critic Naz Honeywood, yes.
Right.
Yeah, noted art critic.
Well, honestly, first I want to say, Catherine, this is amazing for a first time. Like, unless you have a hidden hobby of this, of that I didn't know about. But this is amazing. I would say though that hmm, I would say that I'm trying to think. Fuck. You need to worry less about what people think of the outward appearance and more worried about what you think of yourself and not really care about what other people have to say or think or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, it's all about what they're going to pass and go in your life. You're with yourself all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't need to beat yourself up all the time.
I would agree.
I didn't expect people to figure it out so quickly.
Woo!
And then in her mind, she's like, I just really liked Battleship.
I just like the game.
I
man.
fucking
Damn.
knew it.
Also just really
I
good game,
fucking
damn.
knew it.
You sunk my battleship.
You suck
Okay.
my Battleship.
That's funny.
Who's up next? Anyone have an idea yet?
I mean, I have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work. But...
Let's do it,
Come
Elizabeth.
on,
I'll
Ash.
help you out.
Come on, Ash.
Get it,
Let's go.
Ash.
Okay, well, okay, so she's standing in this quiet window, like next to the window for an hour. She pulls out this Muggle photograph and this Muggle photograph has her and another girl her own age, with blonde hair, and this is a Muggle photograph with both of them wearing Muggle clothes in a Muggle American city. Like probably St. Louis is what you would guess if you saw it. And so basically she pulls out this photograph, she stares at it for a bit, and she's going to imbue, I think I can imbue, so how do I make this work? So basically what happens with this is that with this photograph, it's Elizabeth and another girl about her age, and then what this does is I'm going to imbue incendio in it. So basically it burns away Elizabeth's, it burns away her.
Ooh.
And leaves the other woman there.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
And she
Hold on.
basically,
Question.
as she does this, her tears are flowing. She is
Hold on.
Yeah.
Does Hogarth recognize? Do I recognize?
Yeah, you would. If you see it, you would. Yeah.
Okay. Can I would I later after she's made this? Can I
Make
look
a
at it and,
spellcasting ability check.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm jumping the gun.
Make a
I'm just getting
spellcasting
excited.
ability check.
All right. So intelligence check.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
It's definitely a success. You can imbue it with your incendio and imbue it with just a bit of animation there. And then you may make a performance check for how well it is.
Oh, she's too emotional right now to make performance, but I'll roll it. It's performance. It's a +0, so that's a 14.
Yeah, performance isn't you presenting it. It's you literally working on the individual stuff here. And when it finally comes time for you presenting it, you're a little bit emotional. You're like, this is my art piece,
Yep, basically. I don't say anything. I just show it. She's completely speechless.
It's you can see her holding hands with this other figure, and just embers beginning to lick up around the dried grass and the
no, we're in
place
a
that there's
street in.
Oh, you're in the street. Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're
embers that are rolling around the street, and while you guys are all watching it, there is a burst of flame that engulfs the entire half side of the canvas, and literally real flame comes coming off the page. People have to take a step back, and half of the piece is permanently burned.
Yeah,
taking
that's
away
the half
Elizabeth.
with me in it.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that so much. Hogarth's gonna like watch this
I
and
wish I
like
knew what was going on.
he's gonna like gasp and he's gonna like look over at Elizabeth and like try to make eye contact with her.
Oh, she's
Um,
looking at the floor.
Okay, well, in that case, he'll like go over and like put a hand on her shoulder and be like, "Hey,
Yeah, I mean, she kind of wipes a tear and says, "Yes, Hogarth."
um, do you need a hug? I'm really
Um,
sorry."
Yeah, that would be lovely. Thank you.
Hugs. He'll like
Yep.
just like he'll do like he'll do like the friend hug, you know, like the sad friend hug where you like take your friend
Yeah.
like sideways into your chest and like put their head on your shoulder. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The
Absolutely.
like the like my friend is sad. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
He'll just like hold you for
Yeah.
like until you're not crying anymore. Because he's like,
No,
oh my
she's
goodness,
crying
this
for
is
a bit.
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll just like
Brett
nicely
is
like pet your back, like being the supportive friend, you know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brett is in front of the canvas, just looking at it. Prominent. The very canvas is charred. This is it really shows a lot of inner turmoil. I think it's beautiful.
She is still
It's wonderful.
crying in Hogarth's shoulder.
And he'll turn
like-
back toward Professor
like-
Bruce, who like puts a hand on his shoulder, like, yes. She's not saying anything.
You did a really beautiful job with this, Elizabeth. I love it.
Thank you.
It's quite hard.
I'm sorry. I need a moment, if you don't mind. Sorry.
No, it's
I
alright.
kind of like
Don't
walk
worry
away
about
from
it.
walk outside the classroom.
Professor Bruce lets you do so. It's
so
okay.
sad. It's so sad.
This was
It
like
really is.
this
And
was a
she's
gut
gonna
punch.
kill me.
What? I have no idea what this refers to, but
I mean, Catherine can ask in character if you want. But-
yeah, Catherine is like, it's so sad.
When they
I
come
mean, that's-
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
walk
don't
outside
know.
the
All right.
classroom for now.
Who's up next?
You want to go Hogarth or you want me to?
I don't care.
I'll go. It's okay.
All right.
Bye. So Naz is built basically like a somewhat of like two people on a dueling table that are firing spells back and forth, and it's actual like the actual spells themselves. So like bombardas,
Are imbued.
Protagos,
Yes.
and all that type of stuff.
That's cool.
When a spell gets like deflected or shot off or like just goes awry, it changes from the actual spell to like a flagrate or a not
Oh, yeah,
flag-
Flagrate, yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
flagrate. So it's just a color. So it's not harmful when if it actually somebody's walking by and gets
Mhm.
popped by. Nobody wants to walk by and get popped by a miniature bombarda. To eventually it comes to a close to where one of the spells between one of them was it's completely random each time that when it hits the other person basically it does like a little explosion type deal where like the body falls apart and then it repairs back up and then they go back to the
Sure, it's good.
middle and starts again back. And
They
it's-
do the whole like doom,
yeah,
doom sort of thing. Yeah, okay. The bow. Yeah, okay. Kind of like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but like,
yeah, kind of.
yeah. I'm into it. Okay, so you have to kind of tell me the spells that you're attempting to put into this. Remember that the more spells you attempt to put into this, the harder it's going to be. You know Bewitchment, don't you? You know
Yes.
how to do that. So
I know
the
you
whole
can.
bowing thing, that's free. You know how to do it. So
Well, I know both
Yeah.
because I learned imbuement from Brett like way back too.
yeah. Oh yeah, you've been doing imbuement lots, but I mean like what you're
Yeah.
attempting right now is definitely
lot,
up
yeah.
there. Yeah.
I would
So
say
we're getting Protego. We're getting
Protego,
Bombardas.
Bombardas,
Flagrate
Flagrate. There's a Reparo.
or Reparo.
So yeah, 4 spells.
Cool. Okay. I'll try to figure out what the DC would be. Okay, yeah. Spellcasting ability, please.
Do I
Roll
add
at
my?
advantage.
Nez.
That's what I was
Come
about to
on,
ask.
Nez. Let's go.
Am I adding my D? Oh no, this isn't a performance check. Never mind.
You're not adding your D4, but you are
Natural
getting an
20.
Let's
advantage.
go.
You got a natural
Let's
20
go.
and a nat 1 in that
Nice.
I
roll.
know both sides.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
happened to
go,
you a
Nez.
lot, actually, where you just get
I
a natural
know.
20 and a 1 because you rolled
So,
advantage.
posthumously, Naz, you can add more spells. You
Oh,
can add a Confringo in there. You can
yeah,
add like a
so
little.
now it's like, oh wait, this is
Yeah.
going a lot better than I thought. So let's add a few other things like there's
Yeah.
Confringo, maybe a nebulous after the Confringo, so it's like a smoke effect fills the thing.
Yeah. Okay. And make a
Hey,
performance check for
house
how
points.
beautiful the pieces and minis are.
House points.
Yes, house points.
Performance advantage crew.
Hufflepuff and Slytherin are now on par with each other.
That was low,
Go,
but
guys. Let's
20.
go.
20?
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, that's good. Yeah, you have like hand painted like the little miniatures before imbuing them. The table, you've actually taken like a bit of cloth and have like calabaried it, and then started like using like a little needle to like thread the design on top of it,
Only half an
and
hour.
and holding onto the sides, you like close your eyes and begin to pool forth your magic down into it. This kind of jump start that you get to it, and you pull out your wand and kind of like direct. You flick. You flick with one guy, you can see the guy like a marionette doll does it too. The one on the side, you slash, and the other one slashes, creating a protego. That immediately stops, and they have this like little duel that starts to begin. And the more time you put into it, the more of your strategy and knowledge on this topic is really starting to show through, until it's less like a marionette doll and more like a quick fire battle between a witch and a wizard. And as Naz is all done showing a concourse of different spells, Bruce is here just, oh, bravo! Bravo! Mr. Honeywood, you've outdone yourself again. 5 points for Slytherin. Oh.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm sorry, but just Catherine, it's just like I actually see Catherine doing it. She just, boo.
Whoa.
Just in the back, like behind for the professor. Just, boo.
Whoa.
Right. Hogarth, you're last, my guy.
My guy.
You got it. Okay, so
Fine.
okay, Hogarth is like drawn. I hope that this visual makes sense. It's like the upper half of himself, like from his like upper chest up to his head. And in the background of the image, there is like a silhouetted person that you can't really see with wings. And they have like a bow and arrow. And he's going to use Sagittario and Orchideus. And this person is like shooting arrows into his back, and you can see them embed into his back. And as they hit him in his back, like these flowers, like roses grow. And he looks in pain in his eyes, but he's smiling. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I feel
You
that.
see what I'm saying?
Make
you see what
a-
I'm saying?
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Make a spellcasting ability check, please.
Oh, no, it fell on the floor. Fuck.
Reroll.
That was a nat 22. Damn it. Okay. That's okay. Oh, hey, it's still a good roll. That's still a good roll. What is it? Ability check?
Spellcasting.
Okay. 21.
Nice.
Yeah, you make it. Make a performance check.
It's not as good. Let's see here. 10.
A 10. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
not,
so
it's not bad, but
there's
it's
not a whole lot of
amazing.
detail.
Yeah.
The
That's
the
okay.
image itself is kind of more. It's like watercolor. That it's a little bit more amorphous. Hogarth kind of looks left, looks right. You can see the overall form, kind of the shadows, the contour of the face, and so you can just kind of barely, especially with the red hair, you can tell it's him. And there's something
Green
that's moving
eyes.
in the background. This kind of shadow that you can't see right away, and then something comes out, wings unfurl like some kind of silhouette and shoots out. There's a you can't really see a good arrow, rather it's just like a blast of green that stabs into his back. He goes, oh, and you can see over his back and on his chest flowers begin to grow like little vines.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
you
pretty
don't
cool.
end up getting that like expression that you want at the end because it's not quite detailed enough.
Ah, damn it.
Hogarth,
okay.
Yeah.
looks nice. Was it
Thank you.
about?
Was it about...
The entire class is here Hey, while you ask this question, and everyone is completely silent, like looking at the two of you.
It looks like
Well,
something that like I would read in a book.
yeah, maybe. It kind of does have imagery like that, but what exactly are you asking?
No, I just want to know more. I mean, I don't know. Everyone else was asking. I don't know why everyone's looking at me.
Well, I didn't. I think everybody was just giving their own interpretations. What do you think it's about?
I'll be back, Professor Bruce says. Very good.
Thank you.
She's good.
I actually worked hard on this one.
I
Is it
like
that
your use of
obvious? Is it that
watercolor.
obvious? I like the purples.
You don't see enough watercolor.
Yeah, I think it's underrated. I think it's quite pretty. Thank you.
I should work on some more watercolor stuff.
I love that under his breath.
Yes.
Elizabeth,
Yep.
out in the hallway, you've been out here for a little bit. You've been able to kind of calm down.
Mhm.
You can hear the door click open. Miss Sallow?
Professor, I'm sorry for running out of the class.
It's quite all right, she says. She'll close the door behind you with a click. She comes over. If you're like sitting on the wall, she'll come down and she'll like sit down beside you. I will have you know I'll be giving you a very good grade.
Oh,
Really put your all into an art piece today. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Most people aren't willing to be so vulnerable, so raw with a piece like that.
I'm afraid I'm not much of an artist, ma'am. I just put out whatever I thought. Like I said, ma'am, I'm not much of an artist.
I think we're all performers in a certain way. All artists. Maybe practical art is not your forte. But you do need a release. I wanted to invite you to something. Not. It's completely your choice, but I do run a little bit of a counseling service of sorts here at Hogwarts. It's not something normally given to students, but if you ever need to talk about anything, or to just get something off your chest, feel free to come by my office when I'm not in class. That is.
Um, yeah, thank you, Professor. I will probably be there. There's a lot that I'm sorry. I'll be there, ma'am.
Oh, well, your choice. I I do enjoy, and I have a certain somebody who, if you give me a heads up, I might be able to get some nice cookies. She says.
Oh, that would be grand, ma'am. Thank you. I will be sure to let you know before I attend.
You seem like a bright girl, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Can we return to the room?
Yes, I will. Yes.
There's only like 15 minutes left anyway.
Oh yeah, so she's just gonna walk back in.
That was so
She
sweet.
will
That was so
stand up and
sweet.
kind of
I know.
take you.
Professor Bruce for the win.
She's the best.
Professor Bruce. Yep. She's like, hey, you want to go to therapy? I got therapy. if you
Sure,
want
I got a lot of shit. I got
Hey,
a lot
I
of
got
baggage.
the perfect thing for you. It's called therapy.
She didn't offer it to me. Maybe I need therapy.
Your therapy is working out. You do that every morning. Like,
So,
Morning,
how
in the
often
morning.
do you think of yourself as a submarine? Are these thoughts? Would you consider them intrusive, or
how often are you
Submarine.
scared of birthdays? Like, is it just is it a
That's
constant fear?
Lynn's
Is it a
issue,
one
not
time
mine.
a year fear?
tell me about your relationship with your mother?
Oh, she's there.
There's this one year with a pinata, and
Pinata. Not the pinata.
it's just all gone downhill from there.
Oh no.
All right. So
Good art
that
class.
is art class. Yeah.
Nice.
After that, we do have music class. Anyone want to go?
I'll go to
Naz?
music class too.
Yeah, I was gonna
if,
say
if
Naz will-
only if anyone else goes. I'm not gonna go by myself.
Naz will go because he wants to learn
You're
how to
gonna
play.
go?
I want to go to music class.
Sure.
Sure,
let's
I'm
all
down.
go. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
We only have an hour left. I definitely want to get to the other
Silent
shit that I have planned.
Okay,
So
I mean, we can
make
kind
it quick.
we should we'll go through music a little bit quicker.
Sure.
Professor Flitwick
Right.
in music class tells a story about the song you're all about to learn. The first time Loomis's lullaby was played into existence, magic came with it in a new form. Wait, please pick up Miss Fawcett.
Bombarda.
Arda.
Naz destroys the corner of your desk. You know, like one leg of the 4-pronged desk goes out, and then it just goes forward. That's Catherine right now. Harmonancy is the rare practice of weaving arcanum through sound, oration, and melody. Few wizards possess such skill, but should you be so gifted, the Wizard School of the Performing Arts is the place you should be to hone such talents. I myself have been able to cast using this unique style before, and it is my intention to help you through its steps. Even a single note can ruin the effect. So please, pay close attention to the sheet music I have given to all of you, and you will pair off into groups of 2 I have already assigned. One as the audience, and one as the performer. Using your instrument of choice, pour everything from within yourself into the music. While I will not be simply marking for success and harmonancy, I will be paying attention to who may be able to affect their partner. Go ahead. And you guys are all giving your groups. Catherine with Elizabeth and Hogarth with Naz. Keep it simple.
All right.
So pick your instrument.
Put the 2 Americans together. Sure.
Nice.
Well, Elizabeth, what do you know how to play?
I nothing really.
Oh, really? Nothing?
No, I'm not. I'm not very musical. I'm afraid.
Oh, well. Catherine kind of thinks.
I could be the audience.
There's always the triangle.
Is singing
The
allowed,
symbol.
or is this just you have to use an instrument?
Singing is allowed. Yep.
Can you sing?
Well, I don't have proficiency in performance, so I could do my best.
It's not. No.
I love
No.
that. You're
Don't say that,
so
obviously.
funny.
I don't say that.
I wouldn't consider myself proficient.
I don't say that. But yeah.
That's really funny, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, I can
Oh,
I can
sure,
try.
impersonator.
I've heard a few country songs, but not much else.
Well, and Catherine, she heads over to the piano.
Sorry, the moment that Elizabeth says, I've heard a few country songs, I immediately think of Bo Burnham.
Catherine
With
is
a
going
straw
to
hat, with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow. Thought that was a human woman.
Well,
Here's the
actually,
thing: Elizabeth really
Catherine
likes
was.
this famous Muggle artist group, Nickelback.
Oh,
Look
can
at
I
Elizabeth's graph.
can I
Look at
use
this
my one
graph.
cast of Vatican here in class? That's my
This was
instrument.
2006, right? This is like 2005,
Catherine is
2006.
going to use the guitar.
Yes. You do have actual sheet music to follow, though.
Oh, okay.
So if you're singing, then you would be following that,
Okay.
not country music.
Sure, I'll sing.
You can sing it with
Okay.
a country twang.
Boy,
Okay,
Whatever
jumping over to word.
It's definitely country twang.
Did you say guitar or sitar,
Guitar.
Catherine? It'd be hilarious to see Catherine with a sitar.
The sitar.
Yeah, the sitar.
Okay.
So wait, one of us is singing and the other one is
Motorcycle.
playing the
Yeah,
instrument?
It's playing. Yeah, but we're gonna be alternating this. Holgarth and Naz, what are you guys doing?
Piano.
Okay.
Uh,
Naz.
I'll do the violin.
Okay.
You
Cool.
actually
All
know how
available
to
to you.
play the violin?
Not at all, but I've always wanted to learn.
Oh, really? Okay. I was really
So-
excited for a second.
I want everyone to make a performance check, please.
Man, that skill is doing work in this game.
Let's go, let's
And
go.
immediately after that, I want you to make another spellcasting check, just like art
Spellcasting
class, just reversed.
Question:
Wow.
would I get my advantage to
Nope.
this or no?
Yeah,
14
performance
on the
is so
guitar.
rare
Right.
of a skill to use. Take it when you can get it. Beautiful.
Whew. Ability, wisdom.
Oh. So I got a 14 on the performance, but an 8 on the spell casting thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Good
So
to know. Good to know.
I got 15 on the performance, and on the spellcasting, it's an 8. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Naz?
got a 29 on the performance and 11 on the spellcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hogarth.
I got a 9 performance and a 13 spellcast.
Man, look at
I feel
Renaissance
Okay.
man over here. Holy shit.
Hogarth is terrible on the piano. really,
Like,
really
like,
not
you
the
know-
best.
You know,
To be fair, it's a complicated thing.
He'll be like, well, I thought I would do decently okay because, I did do lessons when I was little, but of course my mum couldn't afford to keep me in it, so I didn't get to do it for very long, but that's
You can
really
do
sad.
hot cross buns.
Yeah, I'm a hot- He's got a mean hot cross buns.
Yo, Mary.
Everybody plays your song. Everybody plays it to varying, degrees. Elizabeth, you're not bad. Catherine, not bad at all. Naz, your lullaby is beautiful. Made perfectly. None of you are capable of harmonicy.
Well,
We had fun.
shit.
We had fun.
Damn, yeah, as long as we had fun, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly easier than I thought.
Man, Naz
It's
is
kinda
like
like-
a Renaissance
it's
man.
ki-
Holy shit. Like, Naz is good at art, music. Holy shit.
Harmonancy is just kind of one of those things in the Wizarding world. It's like you're born with it or you're not.
You got it or you don't.
You got the magic touch or you don't. Even if
You
you're
got the riz
Naz,
or you
one
don't.
of the most beautiful songs that you're able to put out, do it perfectly. If you don't got the touch, you don't got it. You do end up seeing there is somebody in the group, in your area that is able to do it, and that is Drusilla is able to complete harmonancy, and her person Billy, she is able to make Billy fall asleep magically.
Aww.
Yeah,
With
I
her
don't know
song.
if that's a good thing.
Nice.
I'm through staying in line to class. I never get in. Fuck the thought about a night that I'm never gonna win. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be. All right, Elizabeth, tell me what you want.
Yeah, that's what
Oh
we're doing.
my gosh.
We're singing Nickelback.
So
That
like
was
other people are
something
doing the lesson. The two of you are
The
singing
two
Nickelback in
Americans
the
are
recorder.
fucking
Yeah.
in the corner.
The thing is, for the first time, Elizabeth is back smiling again. So, for the first time since the Arch Fest.
Aww.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elizabeth, yeah, you're kind of like you're dancing, Catherine's
We're
singing with you, like doing the guitar, and apparently Catherine knows this band, and you didn't know that,
No, I didn't
and
know
the
anything
two
about
of you kind of
Nickelback. Yeah.
vibe heavily with that.
You know what I am
Yeah,
upset about? The
yeah.
only thing. Hogarth went to the piano and didn't hit the G chord.
There's a joke
Shut up.
here.
I know it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't get the
Shut your
joke.
mouth.
How dare you?
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I don't get the
Oh.
joke.
Shut your whole ass mouth.
Is this a dirty joke? Is this what I think it means? Because
No.
It's not G spot. It's
that's what I was
it's,
I was like,
it's,
okay.
No.
That's what I thought. I don't know.
it's a musician's. Obviously, Naz is an actual musician if he knows
Wait, Mark,
that joke.
are you an actual musician in real life?
No.
I don't know. Okay.
I just
You
I
don't know
the
any
band-
instruments?
I don't know any instrument. Well, I know a little bit of guitar,
Okay.
but I like that band a lot, and I happen to know the chord for that one.
Okay. That is that. Music class over. That is the end of day. Maybe I'll do this thing last, actually. And then we can start the next session with it. Yeah, I like that idea. Maybe that's what I should do from now on. Totally should. Hell yeah. I'm literally going into my notes and I'm moving this entire thing.
Oh,
I want to
the
be
end
a
of the
rock
session.
star.
That's what it should have been always.
Be a rock star.
Actually, this song did not come out this year. That shit came
Oh, no,
out when
where-
I was I think I was a sophomore, no, freshman or sophomore in college. I'm not
Oh.
college, high school. When that song
Yeah.
came out,
Oh,
I know
yeah,
I
no,
went on a
yeah.
cruise. I think it was freshman year.
Be a rock star in the world when I found her in the 16 cars.
Girls come in the girls country.
The better room.
Oh, you know what we're singing? We're singing
Y'all.
Photograph.
not
Look
photograph.
at this photograph.
Look at this
Every
graph.
time
That's what we're singing. Yep.
I
Photograph.
can't-
Nickelback.
I can't sing the actual song. I don't know the lyrics anymore. All I know is, look at this graph. That's all I know.
Yep.
Look
That's
at
what
this
it is.
graph.
My favorite Nickelback song when I was like a kid was like the best friend gave me the best advice. You know that one?
Yeah.
He
Yes.
said,
Yes.
that one.
I love how nobody knows the lyrics. But the canter of the song is so iconic.
You don't need the
Yeah.
words. You don't need the
No.
words.
Not when you're singing Nickelback.
Yeah.
Words are unneeded.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
That's
download.
The
just
next-
how it goes.
Didn't download that DLC.
The
Nickelback
the
is
next
the-
day, we've got Ghoul Studies.
Whoa, fuck. I actually have to take this class.
Oh, do I want to take Ghoul Studies?
Who's
If
taking
you-
Ghoul Studies? Catherine.
I
yeah.
have to.
Studies is, I'll be honest.
I have to.
Naz, are you not taking it? Or are you taking it?
Do I take it? Do I take it? Do I take it? No.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Yes. Fuck it.
All right. Hogarth.
Oh gosh, should I take it?
Might as well.
Do you think
be the only
Hogarth
one
would
that-
like that class? You think
I
Hogarth
think
would
he
like
would.
that class?
I think he would because
Yeah.
Catherine's in it, right? Right?
Either that
I
or
mean,
he'd be
that would make it
terrified. And
much
either way,
more
it's
pleasant.
funny.
Oh, but yeah, he might be like the whole time.
But
He might be a little bit of a bitch.
But that's great. That's what I want.
Okay, I'll take that class and be a bitch the whole time.
Elizabeth,
Wait, how many classes can I take? I've already like
as many as you fucking want.
Okay, sure, I'll take it.
As long as it's not at the same time as something else, you're good.
Yeah, I don't think goal studies is opposite
It's not.
anything.
It's not
It's
back
not,
to
it's a
anything.
solo class.
Does anyone have a time turner lying around? I don't know. I could make more.
The time turners were all destroyed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Actually,
Yeah.
Ugh, fucking reminds me of Cursed Child.
First
Oh
child.
god damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I make one?
Like my
Maybe.
game might have weird, like timeline sort of stuff going on. Time travel is just another thing entirely.
It's very rare to see time travel done right.
Yeah.
Even
I love
Endgame.
First Child.
Anyway,
Even Endgame kind of fucked it up, to be honest.
That's true. That was still a good movie. I'll give it a pass. This movie was good.
okay, so everyone's going. Wait, Elizabeth, are you or are you not?
Sure. I'll just take all the
Okay.
classes. Why not?
Sure.
The whole class.
You're
I
like,
mean,
cool,
you're doing really well. Like
hell yeah.
at school, super well.
Yeah, I mean,
Janice.
that's that's what I'm here to do. I mean, I don't want to get kicked out of Hogwarts and get sent to America / whatever, So
Durmstrangler.
Get deported.
yeah, I don't want to
Durmstrangdatons born.
Azkaban.
ask them. Well,
okay.
yeah.
So
Don't do well in
Cool
Hogwarts.
studies.
Straight to Azkaban.
I do love that the voice actor for the Sorting Hat did that on TikTok. He actually made like the audio. He voice acted it. It was like, "Oh, I can see deeply within you. Yes, I know just what to do with you. Azkaban."
It's so funny.
Azkaban.
All right, let's go. Who studies?
So, Ghoul Studies
All right,
is
Cap-
on the ground floor. You guys just exit out of the north courtyard and go down to where you would normally go up the steps to go to the Charms classroom on the second floor. But on the first floor, you can see a doorway that says Ghoul Studies over top of it. The Ghoul Studies classroom is quite small. The room itself is a bit odd. It's a long rectangular room. And you can see a large white chalk circles written along the right-hand side of the floor, and long lines of desks facing the right-hand wall. Up at the front, Rojas pulls her hair out of her eyes, taking off her glasses,
Oh
and
my god.
rests a few papers down at the front. What, Patrick?
Professor Rojas is just
Rojas?
so hot,
She is hot. She is very hot, yeah.
dude.
More like real hot.
She's at a pulpit right now. Kind of, it's very, very much like college professor sort of hot vibes. Yeah, she rests a few papers down at the front in front of her. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ghoul Studies. In this class, we'll be learning about ghosts, poltergeists, and yes, ghouls eventually. A knowledge of the unseen world is important to better foster your understanding of the world and its many facets. Can anyone tell me the difference between a ghost and a poltergeist? Looks like that's a D4 for Catherine. This is going to be a history and magic check.
No one else wanted to answer?
Oh, wait, no. This
Wait,
is not a
wait.
history and magic check. This is
What's
a
the
magical
question?
creatures check.
I was not listening. What's the
What
question?
can anyone tell me the difference between a ghost and a poltergeist? And anyone
hand
who
up.
wishes to answer may.
Hand up.
Catherine
Yeah.
has a D4.
All right. Magical creatures check.
This is not. Yeah, it's a magical creatures check. I said it wrong.
Bet. Ooh.
I will make an
Let me
attempt.
roll that D4, hopefully.
Definitely might not be good here.
27 for
Shit.
me.
Never mind.
The slash R doesn't work very well. Yeah.
Okay, so that is a 16. I think that's enough, right?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not beating Elizabeth.
I don't think it's beating Hogarth.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay.
What
We're
did Hogarth
still
get?
going against each
Fuck
other.
Got a 27.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's no way I
27.
could have beaten that.
Not a
I
chance.
rolled it. I rolled an 18 and I have a +9.
The only way anybody was
Yeah.
beating that was with a natural 20.
Yeah.
Except
Okay.
that.
She looks around the room. Mr. Flynn, maybe you can illuminate us.
From what I understand about it's ghouls and poltergeists.
Ghosts,
Ghosts?
and poltergeists.
From
Yep.
what I understand about ghosts and poltergeists is that ghosts are the spirits of living people that have been separated from their bodies but never moved on. Whereas a poltergeist is something created from an idea, a feeling. Peeves is a great example. I read somewhere in the library that he was created by the mischief and general silliness of all the students within Hogwarts.
And she will nod. She says, "It's very astute of you. 5 points to Slytherin. Yes. Poltergeists are incorporeal manifestations of dreams. They're not real. While ghosts are manifestations of the soul. But where do souls come from? And why do only some of our dead friends seem to stick around? Well, that's something we're going to be looking into right now. You all should have in your bags Through the Veil, an essential guide to post-mortality that will go over this topic. Hopefully, with a little research, we'll even have the honor of interacting with some of our undead brethren. Everyone is going to make a history of magic check about what you learn.
15.
Oh, never mind. Investigation.
You do. I also got a 15.
17.
6. History
Naz
of
is like,
magic.
I am so lost right now.
The only thing I know about him is that a couple of them tried to suck my soul the fuck out of me in those woods. That's all I remember.
Yeah, those were neither ghosts nor poltergeists.
Those were specters, I think, weren't they?
Those were no, they're not specters.
Shadows,
They are
right?
considered shades.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Shades. There we go.
It was an S word. All I know is these fuckers.
Basically,
touched
a
me
baby
and I don't know where.
Dementor.
Kinda. You all learn about the afterlife, or rather, the immortal nature of the soul. How Arcanum flows through our world, and while the life force of most beings, when they die, flows back into it, some beings, like wizards, who have shown control over magic, can continue to exert their will beyond death. Although quite detached from corporality, of course. Most wizards instead choose or are pulled away in time toward the unseen world, as it's called, a place of light and darkness which mirrors our own. During Halloween, this is one of the many worlds that intersect with the material realm, including the Fey realm, the Abyss, the Lucidian Sea, and the Astral Plane, which are all canon in my world.
You're telling me that Force Ghosts and midichlorians and becoming one with the Force is real?
Hogarth gets that reference. Let's go.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead,
I
dude.
had to. I had to.
I can't.
Oh my god. I fucking love you.
Midichlorian.
I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know if Roas has seen Star Wars.
Force Ghost.
Space Dad.
I had to. As soon as like you were describing this, and in my head, I was like, "This literally sounds like some Star Wars ass shit."
Yeah, it
is some Star Wars
Becoming
ass
one
shit.
with the Force. So I was like, Hogarth would totally know what Star Wars is. I'm totally gonna do this.
Catherine
is
definitely
Hogarth
knows
Muggleborn?
Star Wars.
Is Hogarth
Oh.
Muggleborn?
Maybe.
Don't know. Ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Role
that's
play, Elizabeth.
good.
Sorry, Catherine. All right.
More like Elizabeth.
uh,
Well, that's it for Ghoul Studies.
that was fun.
So, yeah, that's Ghoul
What's my
Studies.
grade in there now?
A fucking F.
An E.
Yay.
What do you need for an
Yay.
I
I
get
guess
the
you need a
grade.
20 for an O, right? You need a 20 for
Yeah.
an O?
20 is the DC for O's.
Okay.
When it comes to the owls, that gets bumped up as well.
Fuck.
It's
Okay.
hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Oh, is it gonna go up to a number I can't possibly reach with a -1?
Actually, depending on what your grades are currently, when it comes to your O's, you will gain bonus dies or negative dies that will be added to your rolls during the exams.
I will
Oh,
be
okay.
remembering
Yeah,
to
it's great.
skip the history of magic and transfiguration now. Because them
So-
bitches, I ain't hitting.
Well, you're still in those classes, Naz.
I skip it.
So I guess you could. You'll just receive like a T.
A T, and the classes already have T's in.
You have a P
That's
and an
one
A
step above. I have an A in what?
in charms.
In charm. I was talking about transfiguration.
Yeah, transfigurations is a P.
Yeah, so it's history of magic.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, oh, it goes from a P to a T. Oh, make sure to fucking skip that.
Oh my gosh.
Next we do have Xylomancy. I don't know if anyone's going to Xylomancy.
Bitch!
Xylomancy.
Hell yes!
What is
Isn't
Xylomancy?
it playing with balls or something
What
like
the
that?
fuck is Xylomancy?
Yeah, what is that?
It's not about playing with balls
It's
Oh, that's
as much
divination.
as Brooke.
That's
It's
Quidditch.
fancy. It's fancy. You know how people like throw chicken bones on the ground and then
Oh,
use divination. That's what
It's
Xylomancy
not chicken bones.
is. Bitch.
It's not. It's
It is
nothing
now.
like chicken bones.
it's
It's
sick.
chicken
No,
bones.
it's not.
Oh, so it's
It's not
funnier.
chicken
It's
bones.
chicken
so
bones.
it's bullshit,
Chicken
is what
bones
you're
is
telling
funny.
me.
Yeah.
It is-
It's
it's-
divination.
Oh, so
It's
bullshit.
divination through sticks.
Chicken
Sticks.
bones. Chicken bones.
No. No.
Sticks with balls on the end of them. What I've heard.
Oh god.
So you mean
They don't.
so you
That
mean-
was a flavor that Brooke
So you
added. Oh,
mean-
thank you very much. It's
My
like
dick?
it's this
It was-
way. I feel it in my balls. She says.
It was a
Oh.
cannon flavor that Brooke had.
That's funny.
I feel it in my balls.
Xylomancy. Me.
I'll
Yes.
take Xylomancy.
Catherine has no interest in this class.
Yeah, same.
Naz is going to take Xylomancy.
Here's my thing. I don't know what stat this goes off of, but if it's going
Intelligence.
divinations, I'm good
Yeah.
at divinations class. I feel it's a logical step.
Okay. All right.
I
I'm
think
over here
he'll be
to play
good
with
at
some
it.
balls.
Professor Trelawney teaches this
I thought
class.
Naz was straight.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
That was good.
This class is all about playing with balls, so it's
I
fine.
set it up and she
That was your own fault. You walked into that joke, dude. Okay, go ahead.
Professor Trelawney teaches this class. It's weird to see her outside of her tower. She says, Xylomancy is an elder form of divining, used by our forebears, dousing allowed ancient wizards to sense that which cannot be seen, finding places of great importance, conjunction points between the great sea of Arcanum that flows through this world. In front of you, you will each find a xylomantic focus. Using it, concentrate. She like grabs one and kind of concentrates as well, giving off a little noise. Evoke the sight beyond sight and be guided by its grace. You have no idea what the fuck that means, but you guys can see in front of you there is two different kinds of xylomantic focuses. There is one which is a Y-shaped stick, which is a dowsing rod. This is the one that Juliet uses, and hers has knots at the end of it. Balls. So there's a Y-shaped stick that with like a single point to it, or there's, and I personally like these the best. There's two L-shaped sticks with like long shafts. Balls and shafts. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Whammy.
I'll take the balls.
And you can grab those two, and they either will move together left, right, or center.
Do those shafts have balls on
Can
them?
they move forward and backward rapidly?
Not
Nah,
rapidly.
they go side to side, you know.
Okay.
They go side to side. They curve.
They don't be
Yeah, it's
stirring
got
like
a-
coffee.
You know, it starts out going straight, but then it has a little curve to the left.
Yeah.
Sin,
That's a lot of people, actually.
Sin City was a
Exactly.
baby.
I'm gonna take the
Okay.
Y.
I'll take the shafts.
Great.
Double fisted.
You're going to horny jail. You hit the line. You sploosh down below the line for a moment. You're going.
So funny.
You see, did Jordan actually put anything in horny jail?
No.
Put your gift down in horny jail.
Make me.
You have to for other
Make
people
me.
to see.
Make me.
I will.
How so? You want to try that?
You'll find out. You'll find out through sneaky methods.
Ooh.
That's how.
I'm excited.
It'll happen when you least expect it.
Okay. I look forward to it.
This is what Mark put into horny jail.
Nice.
It kind of looks like me. I mean, let's be honest.
I'm back, bitches.
Nah,
I'm
dude,
back.
you're cuter than that.
Oh, shout out.
Much cuter.
Shout
All
out.
right. So what this is going to be is going to be a divination plus wisdom check for the two of you.
Oh my goodness, I have like a whole +1 to that.
Oh yeah, dick plus wisdom. Boom. Oh fucking shit.
How do I
29?
roll that?
I would just use Avray probably.
Yeah, I'll just
29, Hogarth?
That
Fuck,
would be,
dude.
that'd be correct, bro.
natural 2026.
Oh wow!
Nice, man.
Oh,
Let's go.
You
Get
two love playing with
fucked.
balls. Yeah.
Get fact, mate.
I'm over here gripping the shaft. Apparently, is working for me. So maybe I need to learn something.
Maybe
you
maybe you need to have a
fondling
conversation
balls.
with Levi.
I think
Maybe
so.
you need to have a conversation with Levi. Oh.
We're gonna end it for tonight.
Or maybe you need to, or hey, here, better yet, maybe you need to have a conversation with Levi and me at the same time. You know what I'm
I
saying?
might need to pull y'all both into the abandoned wing real quick.
Still talking about a conversation.
Listen. No, listen. It's called the Slytherin dormitories, baby.
It's a snake pit for a reason.
It's a snake
boy.
pit for real.
I don't know if I have ever in 10 years of being together, if I have ever heard Jordan put baby at the end of a sentence like that ever.
Listen, I'm entering my gay ho
Your
era.
hoe phase. Your
Yeah.
gay hoe era.
Yeah.
This is my
Baby.
hope. It's not a phase, Mom.
Oh boy. Okay. There's 5 points to Slytherin. Slytherin's definitely in the lead. Like a wide margin now, 10 points. The
Bro,
two of you
I'm
guys
the only
are
Hufflepuff here.
able using xylomantic focus to cast Find the Path, in which case you can choose any point that you know of, and your shaft will lead you through the quickest available route to get there.
That giggle from Ash.
Fuck's sake, guys.
That giggle from Ash was
It's like,
just fucking.
it's like your shaft just has a mind of its own sometimes, you know?
It's gonna find the perfect spot.
It knows where it's going.
Patrick, what are you doing? What are you doing to him?
Shaft.
You're shafting him.
Shafted.
He's sticking something where it shouldn't be going, where the sun don't shine.
Oh, good
If
lord.
it's a hole, it's a god.
Hey, leave Cloud alone, man.
Don't judge. Okay.
We don't
This is
kink
a
shame.
wild session, y'all.
Yeah. So xylomancy has many different uses. This kind of shows you one of them because you guys both rolled so high. You guys got one of the most powerful effects of it. Xylomancy, you need to. I've decided you need to gain proficiency in xylomantic focuses, and then you can like use them outside of class. They happen instantaneously, giving you like a little bit of push. If they do last, they last for about 10 minutes, and can only be used once per day. But yeah, you guys hopefully later can gain your own xylomantic focus and maybe work on getting proficiency with it. The different things that can happen through it, you can do locate person. You can do locate object, which is essentially the same as upcast point me, but it's not using a spell slot for one, and for two, it it's not instantaneous, so it doesn't just show you, hey, it's in this direction, and then doesn't give you any more information. Rather, it continuously pulls you in that direction. And then there is Find the Path, is the most powerful one of them all. Useful.
Nice.
Okay. You guys both got O's in that class. So great job, great job. I realized that my music went away. Turn that shit back on. Actually, in fact, I think I might want to kind of change my music. Leave that one, yeah. Okay. As Xylomancy class comes to a close, and the end of day comes to you all, clouds are beginning to roll in to Hogwarts School, covering over the area, heading down to your common rooms. You can hear the rain outside, muted, far away.
What's going on right now?
And
I just was
you find
gone
some
for a second,
rest.
sorry.
Going to bed.
Cool. Okay.
People
Thank
are
you.
going to bed.
Bet.
So night comes. With it, your daily rest. Your eyelids shut, blocking out all light. A reprieve the wild days of youthful education. But within your sleep, something comes. You can hear the soft, muted tones of rain hitting a glass ceiling above you. The greenhouses. You see them come into view. Completely destroyed. Dark, black thorns coming out in every direction. The vision twists upside down, and you fall into the earth below. Whipping black vines grow up, but they also grow down. Direction is all but impossible to ascertain here. But in front of you, coming into view now, through the dark, you can see a door. Brass. tall, something familiar. To be clear, Elizabeth is not having this vision.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
No, no problem.
I am very sorry.
No, not at all. It's good.
Something familiar. You reach out.
Would I be
toward
having
it.
this vision?
Yes.
I don't feel like would I?
Oh wait, you wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be having
Hogarth
it
Maybe
either.
you. I mean, you're just super fucking divinations based. You very well might. I think
really,
yes.
I don't think it makes sense for me to have it because I don't have the.
Fine. Okay.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Anyway, so Catherine Ness, you reach out toward it, and as you do so, you realize your hand is not your own. It's not alone. You can see multiple other hands, all reaching out for it. They overlap like an image projected onto the canvas of your body. Then you watch as one pulls out farther than the rest. You can see a form of a person wearing a long trench coat pull away from the rest of you, but the body is indiscernible, like milk in water. Their form translates unnaturally. They walk outward toward the door, touch it, and you can see a sliver of light hit your face, which is when you all find yourselves, as the doors open, hold in. Coming to, you can feel your feet resting on a cold floor. Sure, I'm still here. You can see a dark circular room encompassed by windows, blackened and shut. No light can be seen from beyond them. The floor is carved with glowing red runes that pulse out from a dark black root that rises out of the center of this room. You can see the silhouette of a man standing nearby it. Dildero. His face illuminates with a red glow from beneath. Show yourself, he whispers, and raises his wand toward you in the darkness. There's a flash of white light, and you see a dark key swing off the hip of a gargantuan oar. You see a door open, and you see everybody fall down past it. Just these images flashing through your mind. Falling, 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 until you reach solid stone. You hear a voice echo. You're a voice of a person that you've recently met. Elizabeth's voice. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be Elizabeth, actually. No, but she is here. You can hear her voice like muted right now, saying something. And then you hear a similar voice. You can hear Icarus speaking out. Witch's ganglion steeped within the waters of a herbicide potion, and then added to an incomplete essence of insanity. You can see Icarus stand in a dark room with others. And you can hear Elizabeth speak out. And that will combat the death root. You can hear from Elizabeth. I can't do a good accent or anything. Just, he says, I don't know. That's just what it said. And then you can see Icarus look up in surprise toward you. As if he knows that you're there. But you don't have form. You're just kind of like a ghost looking over this space. And just at that moment, the vision blows away like smoke. In the darkness of your mind, you hear an echoing voice. He's done it twice now and failed. Once during the tournament, and again last night. There's a reason he keeps going back. We have to get up before he does. The voices grow more and more distant, fading away until darkness is all that is left. Void takes you for the remainder of your sleep. In the morning, change my music. I had some creepy music on for myself.
I wish I did.
In the morning, you are awoken at breakfast by a disturbing announcement. Last night, we had an attempted break-in the northern greenhouses. The perpetrator was seen by Aurors wearing dark robes and concealing their trace under a perception-altering charm. This kind of transgression is not to be taken lightly. The herbology grounds are strictly restricted, and anyone attempting to enter puts not only themselves at risk, but the entire student body. If anyone has any information regarding the trespassers, please speak to one of the orders around campus. Lastly, due to this transgression occurring after school curfew times, mandatory head counts will be taken at the end of every school day, and common room exits will not reopen until 6 a.m. the following morning. This will be all.
I work out at 4 a.m. Bro.
Yeah.
That sucks.
As the student body largely erupts into murmured complaints, you can see Professor McGonagall just turns away from the pulpit, walking back toward the people who are staying behind her, and you can see she stops in front of Mr. Gideon, who gives her a smile and gives her a nod, and she seems really annoyed at him, and she passes him entirely.
Is there a
You'll sit down.
chance? Is there a chance that I saw something when I was up at 4
No.
a.m.? Damn it. Okay. Yeah, at least I
It's
tried.
happened before that.
And
a few moments later, breakfast is served.
Is Professor Dildero up there?
He is.
Does he look any type of concerned, anything like that at the news?
He'll make an insight check.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll make that check as well.
Insight. 23.
Elizabeth?
17.
I'm not even gonna bother that.
Dildero's up the front. He's looking around. You listen to that in its entirety. Upon speaking all about that, you could see him look across the different students and sit back in his chair. Man's hard to read.
Damn, even with 23.
Yep.
That's a hard man to read.
So actually,
And-
I think. Go ahead.
Due to the nature of what has transpired, I think that's where we're going to have to end it for tonight. Because we're going to want to have a group meeting, and we're going to want to include everyone in on that.
Got it. Makes sense.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
15 minutes, no big deal.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're already down a bunch of people, and
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to
the
go into
content is made
flat
for
shit.
7 people for 4 hours. When you play with less people,
Right.
we go through it way quicker.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably had a lot of time to fuck around and find out. That's for sure.
Do remember, because I did jump over you guys, Elizabeth and Catherine, you guys have banked 1 downtime to use for whatever you wish.
Downtime?
Yeah.
Just downtime period?
You mean
Or free time?
like a free period, because you didn't go to Xylomancy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, free time.
Yep.
Got it.
Free period.
I guess you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
ask me about my painting if you wish, Catherine.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that could be a good thing to do next time.
Yep.
We'll have lots
do
of
that.
time for role play next
Yeah,
session.
yeah.
I still had to finish my conversation with Mr. Dildero at some
Mhm.
point.
Plenty of good things to do.
Oh yeah. Wow. It's a good stopping point though.
No, yeah. This is
Yeah.
definitely some major
Well-
plot stuff. So
Thank you
Yeah,
guys
we
so
don't
much
wanna
for
miss out on
playing,
good-
and thank you guys for the few people who are watching. That's one of the broadcasts. Bye bye, guys.
Yay!
all right, see you guys.